And we're back. Back.
Woo!
Yeah.
Let's go alien
share,
hunting.
Share my screen with Roberto Wild. Open Steam. Alien Isolation. Start recording. And then take it off the beginning screen. Robert, are you ready to be scared?
Yes.
By spooky, scary skeletons?
I'm scared by low resolution.
You should be. Talkville's coming out with episodes faster than I can catch up. God damn it! But they just did Blacksmiths, and I'm really excited to see that one.
Oh, cool. So what's the two-parter you said Rosenbaum was freaking out about?
That Alicia two-parter where she comes back.
Okay, which one was Alicia?
That's Robert.
There's too many ladies who come back in the show, and it usually doesn't work out for them.
That's the one that can teleport, and she's the one that sets it up so Chloe finds out it's secret. No, but Rosenbaum was freaking out about the karaoke scene. It was really funny.
I wonder how he'll feel when they get to the season 6 stuff, because I know he's talked about like the Lana Lex love story, and so like he really didn't enjoy it at the time.
I can't wait to see the stuff where he's not there.
Yeah, that's gonna be even better.
Okay, so I just realized something weird, or kind of funny. So you can't do this on a controller, but you know how like you can peek around corners and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So you can also. Okay, I'm standing, right?
Yes.
Leer over.
Huh.
I'm just imagining her like standing on her tippy toes in the middle of the room. But no, I'm afraid he's going to give that episode a bad review, and that's probably one of my favorites. It's a great episode.
Lexmas is a good episode. Well,
no, not Lexmas. I haven't finished the Alicia episode yet.
Okay. Well, okay. I like Lexmas except for the stupid Clark and Santa subplot.
That's fine.
That really weighs it down.
For now, anyway.
That's fine. It's weird that the thing that's weird about that episode is he can't be with Lana, so he's with Chloe. I would think he would just use Lois. She was a regular by that point, I think. Unless that was another one of WB's insane mandates.
How's Taylor?
Possible.
Stable. Should be walking soon enough. Samuels is with her now.
But,
okay.
No, I like the episode where Chloe finds out, and I like that that's the first time you get to see that Clark, like, actually separate tragedy.
Look,
that's true.
I'm busy. I've got Marlowe in the cells, the lowlife who showed up with your flight recorder.
Where's Marlowe's ship? The Anisadora.
He put it in a parking orbit around the gas giant. Son of a bitch won't give us the command codes to let us bring it in on auto. Maybe you can get more out of the unhelpful bastard.
We should mention R.A.P. to the legend, James Earl Jones.
Yeah. I don't...
93. Great run.
Yeah. All of the movies that I like know him in, though, would qualify for the channel, and we don't have time to do anything else.
Because you're a big Lion King guy, right? That's your favorite Disney movie?
That is my favorite Disney movie.
It's a good one.
Sure.
And then they got him back to voice Mufasa in the remake.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, and it's like such a weird choice because he's great, but he's
Well,
also in his 80s, and you can tell.
My name.
No, because even in Rogue One, he's not very good.
Yeah, well, okay. You know what the weird thing about that is? Around the
I'm here for
same time of
personal
Rogue
reasons.
One,
My
he
mother
comes
was on
back
the
to voice
Nostromo when it
Vader
went
in
missing
Star Wars
15
Rebels,
years ago.
and there he's great. So I don't know if he was directed differently. I don't know if his voice was
Hang on a
modulated
second.
differently. Oh, go on.
Hello, Cronus. Welcome in. Welcome in.
Sure as hell
Anyway.
found something
Hello.
else. What happened?
Oh, okay. I haven't seen. I didn't realize that was him.
Yeah, like no, he's really good in Rebels.
Just start
Don't worry,
talking.
Disney will
One
keep him
more.
alive for the next 90 years.
Yeah, kind of dreading that.
Okay. I'm of two minds of it. Because that is kind of a limit. Like, I don't mind if you CGI an actor if they're alive and like are able to give consent. But this is a weird case where he did give consent even after he died, so it's like I don't know where I fall on this.
Mm-hmm. Well, and for Vader specifically,
okay, enough already.
like there is a
Focus on what
robotic
we're here
nature
for.
to that
I don't
voice
want any
where
mistakes.
it's better than other AI voices I've heard, in Kenobi. So it's
Rona-
fine, but you're still not gonna get the passion and sincerity, from actual performances.
Kronos, why does it look like you're moving so fast in the game? I mean, the only thing I can think of is just I'm playing on PC, so like the frame rate is higher.
Sir Meeks, keep your eyes open.
Probably it.
So how do you feel about this in games where you're, for like the first few hours, you're playing as a character? And not like The Last of Us where it's clearly a dual protagonist story, but like where it is a singular protagonist story, and then it switches you to someone else.
Not entirely against it, especially, I don't know, for some reason in a first-person game it feels less egregious, because you don't necessarily feel like you're playing a completely different person, and for narrative purposes, I get it. One of the clunkiest examples I've seen is Spider-Man PS4, where I don't hate the MJ or Miles subplots on paper, but when you're doing it in the form of a flashback, it's really weird. And like you could have just done this in a cutscene. This doesn't have to be gameplay.
Well, I've always said that the problem with those is it's a double beat, because MJ at least brings like world building and some stealth stuff. Miles is just, he's there because we got to set him up to become Spider-Man. Kronos, it's fine on the first playthrough, but it should be skippable every time after. Oh, I can see that. I don't know if I'd want to skip stuff like this though, because this is a narrative game, and this is a narrative-driven game, and this is a big part of the narrative.
So are we on LV-426?
I'm assuming so. I don't know what the fuck this is that I'm holding in my hand though. I don't know how do you read that?
I like the atmosphere,
Yeah.
I'll have a look around. See if I can find a weak spot. Wait here.
Find a route around the blockage.
Gonna need a lift.
And it's funny that you bring up Spider-Man, because our mutual friend Doolittle has been playing Spider-Man 2.
Oh.
And I really like a lot of that game, but there's certain things that just frustrate me.
Well, now that the PS5 Pro is coming out, maybe I'll be able to get the regular PS5 a little cheaper.
Yeah, maybe. I kind of want to get a Pro.
It's like $700. You gotta pay for the disc drive separate. It doesn't come with a stand. Like, come on.
So I agree that the stand is bullshit.
It's a close one, though.
I probably agree that the disc drive is bullshit too. I just don't care because all my games are digital. But I'm fine with the price. It's $200 more than the base hardware for increased performance.
Okay.
And it's not, obviously this isn't going to be replacing the PS5. This is, if you want the absolute best that a console can provide you, this is the console. for someone, and I don't mean this in a mean way, but you that probably doesn't give a shit,
Found something.
the base PS5 is enough. Ain't nobody buying that except the rich. That's true. I wish I was rich.
There's a fissure in the rock. Stand back. I'm gonna blow it.
Stand back, I'm gonna blow it. Bomb.
So, do you think this should have been the prologue of the game? Do you think the placement of this is weird?
Yes. I just had that. I didn't think about that until you said something. But now I'm thinking about it. Why is... Like, I get it, it's him telling Ripley. But this might have worked more as...
Flashback.
Yeah. This might have worked more as an epilogue, or a prologue, like a prologue.
Because that's an extremely common video game trope, where
Let's
you
get
do a
going.
prologue where you play as a
Follow
different
me.
character that kind of gives you a feel to the world or the setup or, you know, kind of a gameplay tutorial, and then you get the main game where you play as the actual main character. That happens a lot.
Yeah.
So doing this
Nice.
midway
Over
through the
here.
game is a
Give
little
me a
strange.
leg up.
Well, and especially because with a game like this, like I said, it is a narrative driven, but it's not like a Last of Us, which is narrative focused.
Right. Where the narrative is driven, or it's more character driven, and that it's more driven by like the character you're playing.
Yeah. There it is.
Yeah. And what I mean by that is like what we're watching, like this is all plot stuff. Like this character can be whoever.
Yeah. And the other problem is, I'm just playing through it, like, I don't remember this. But this is a game that I already feel is too long. And this is going on forever.
Again, in a prologue, it'd probably be less egregious. You know, you're just building atmosphere, tension.
Yeah. Kona says The Last of Us lets you skip cutscenes, though. That's true. But, like, this could have been a cutscene, I think. Where something like we mentioned before with the MJ missions, I wouldn't want the MJ missions to be a cutscene because there's a lot of world building there. That's
true.
And then Miles just shouldn't be in the game, but that's another.
I think the stuff with his dad works.
If you're gonna contrive his origin that badly, just wait and put him in his own game. No, because like I like the 2018 the Spider-Man PS4 game a lot. That origin is the most contrived thing I have ever seen in a video game.
I've seen worse, but there's some goofy stuff.
The spider just rides peacefully on MJ's shoulder until it finds Miles to bite him. Fuck off.
What the hell do you think we're gonna find here, Mama? Something big.
We're on the derelict.
Yeah. I wonder if this is also because obviously I'm assuming at some point we're going to see a face hugger. This is how they introduce face huggers just as a general enemy going forward.
I still think one of those baffling things the Prometheus movies do, especially the first one, is having the exact same looking ship crash in a very similar looking place. But no, it's a different planet. It's a completely different ship. It's so weird that you do that in a
Look at that.
Yeah.
It's got some prequelitis.
Can it? We're wasting time. Have a look around.
It's a space jockey.
This looks less like an elephant guy and more just like
salvage rights.
We need to stake our claim before anyone else does.
One thing they got right is the coloring, because when they were building that miniature or painting it, like they didn't have enough time to finish it, and I know Giger was really annoyed about it because he didn't think it would look very good. But for Ridley Scott and some of the other people, they thought it actually looked better. That because there is a difference in coloring with the guy in the chair and the rest of it, and like it works like that gray brownish tone.
Okay, so there's Ripley's already been here.
I'll find the beacon and shut it off. Don't want anybody else finding this place. Foster.
Oh, Amanda Ripley?
Check out the cavern below.
No, there's signs that the Nostromo was here.
Okay.
Where are all the eggs?
That's a different room.
Oh.
It's not human, I'm telling you that.
This is pretty cool, though.
God, that's
really cool.
huge.
That's what she said.
Oh. If this is a spaceship, why is there a hole in the roof?
Because it crashed, John.
But that's not like a crash hole. That's like just part of
the
it.
A window.
And the roof?
I don't know.
Fuck you, Robert.
I don't remember how it looked in Prometheus.
Well, that was a different planet.
That's true.
You never did answer me, by the way. Do you want to do a commentary on Pet Cemetery when it comes out? Or not Pet Cemetery, Salem's Lot?
We've got so much other stuff planned to do.
Ah, come on.
Let's save that for a Stephen King series. Because there have been 2 Salem's Lot miniseries, right? Like the old one and a 2000.
A movie and a miniseries. The miniseries sucks ass.
Oh.
At least I
So
thought
was
it
the
did.
original like a TV movie?
No, I don't think so. Because that's Toby Hooper.
Oh. I've
That's
heard
on
mixed
my-
things, but I need to see it.
That's on my list for that Hooper thing I'm doing. Tyler says, "Good to see you boys back at it." I guess. No, we're just playing a game.
Oh, okay. So the Toby Hooper one, it was a miniseries, but it's only 2 episodes.
Oh,
So
I'm guessing it got repackaged just like a film.
Yeah, it's like the It miniseries, so it's like a 3-hour movie, basically.
If that's bad, that's gonna suck.
Yeah. And then,
My
So-
friend made me watch the
weird.
like early 2000s one. It was very early 2000s.
yeah, it's got Donald Sutherland in it. But it's also got Rob Lowe in it.
Yeah.
Who I do like in things, but that's just very 2000. Yeah, it's same thing. 2-part miniseries, so just 2 episodes, like 3 hours total. Really weird.
Tyler says Salem's Lot is really long, not the best. Which one did you see though? Well, it's funny because I never think of that as one of King's like longer books.
Yeah, so it makes sense to you, like, to just do a movie.
Yeah.
Well, and we're finally doing one, and it's going straight to streaming.
Yeah. I hope I have my reservations, but I hope it's good. Oh, he's seen the
We shall
original.
see.
Okay.
Oh my god.
That's the other thing that sucks about this section is you can't like sprint or anything.
Yeah, because you're in a spacesuit.
Yeah, fuck you. Let me run. What if a xenomorph just came out of nowhere right here?
Yeah, but you know,
I found the beacon. I'm gonna check it out.
this section, like, it feels like the opening of Arkham Asylum or something, right? Where the credits should be rolling. right
Yeah.
here.
Yep.
Like the seal's designed for that. Where you're
Oh,
just
here's the
walking
distress beacon that the Nostromo was responding to.
around. Oh, that's cool.
At least I assume it's the same one.
Don't know what happened, but the beacon stopped broadcasting.
Marlowe, you have got to see
Yeah,
this.
Tyler, I never heard about the 2000 Salem's Lot either until like earlier today. I just knew about the Toby Hooper one.
I feel like Salem's Lot in general is one of his more underrated books. Because that's super early King, too.
All I know about it is it's got very Nosferatu-looking vampires. And that's kind of neat.
Well, it's also
But,
kind
like,
of tricky because, like, Mike Flanagan kind of already made the perfect Salem's Lot adaptation. It's
Right?
just not called Salem's Lot.
I was getting that vibe watching the trailer for the new one. And I just know about like the iconic shot in the Toby Hooper version, you know, through the window. And seeing the version of the new movie, I'm like, oh god, that looks terrible.
Are you ready for everybody to be like, oh, this is better than Midnight Mass because there's no monologues?
Oh yeah. Have you watched the trailer yet?
No, I'm scared.
Like, it doesn't look terrible. Oh, hey. And this is from the movie.
Anime fan,
Yeah.
hi, I've been rewatching the Smallville commentary stream, so I feel like I've seen you. I'm assuming that says both, but I can't see it because the heart's in the way. A lot recently. Well, thanks for rewatching them. I have a lot of fun making them. And then Robert just shows up.
I do. And, no, the new Salem's Lot, I'm like, yeah, this looks like Midnight Mass, but not as good. It just looks... It looks like Discount Flanagan.
And what kind of... I feel bad, though, because that movie has sat on a shelf for a while.
Yeah. I'm probably gonna have to watch it for my worst of the year list, but...
That's what I'm saying, we should do a commentary.
Oh, God. No, we'll do a Salem's Lot night. We'll do both miniseries and the new movie all in one go.
Oh my god.
I'll do it.
It'll only be 8 hours.
Tyler, I think I would rather watch a movie, Silver Bullet. Have you seen it? I have not, but it's on my list. Anime fan, will the heart ever go away? I wish it would. They won't let you, like, move it, and it's in the worst possible spot. Oh, God. Robert, I'm scared.
What? It's just a bunch of eggs. You scared of omelets?
I wonder what an omelet made with one of these eggs would taste like.
Oh, that's disappointing. We're shifting to cutscene now? That's a bad choice.
Yeah. I
Like,
also
your
don't know
first
if I need first-person facehugger.
That's it. It's perfect. It's scary.
Mars, is this VR? This is not.
We're doing that choppy.
As a society, get rid of the choppy, like...
Oh, God, that looked terrible. Why'd we do that? That could have just been in-game play.
Anime fan, I know that Lex Luthor is Cap's favorite Smallville character. Is Lex also your favorite? Lex is my favorite Smallville character.
Where's your ship?
I mean, it's just the
We can break
correct
the comms
answer.
lockdown. What are the codes to bring it in on auto?
Is
I mean, I like Tom Welling as Clark Kent a lot, but Welling is acting circles around him.
well, you mean Rosenbaum?
Yes, sorry.
Welling is acting
Whatever's
circles around
happening, I
Welling.
want in.
Okay.
It's very
I don't know English.
Got something here you'll need.
No, because the thing with Lex, with Rosenbaum, is every character is frustrating at some point. The least frustrating character is probably Lex, and he's the villain. So whenever he is frustrating, it's like, well, this makes sense, narratively. When Clark annoys you, it's a problem. When Chloe annoys you, it's a problem. But, you know, there's some good characters. I like Lionel. I like that Lois a lot.
Chloe might be my third favorite. Like, she's really obnoxious the first couple
Let's see if this
seasons.
thing works.
It's an animal. Animals are afraid of fire.
Hold on. Anime fan, Lex is my third favorite, only behind Clark and Lionel. That's fair. Mars says, I'm very close to finishing my book, Nobody's Home. Hey, congratulations. Robert, we got it. We got it.
Mac wants the flamethrower.
Mac wants the what?
I don't know. He just said it's weird and pissed
Take a
off.
transit car and meet Ricardo in the Systech Spire. I'll
But anyway, but once you get past the season, once you get to season 4 and she finds out Clark's secret, I think she low-key becomes one of the best characters on the show.
That's probably true, and then they just give her the Pete stuff. Like she just assumes that role.
Yeah, I love how they retcon it too. Like until he comes back in season 7, Pete doesn't seem to exist.
That is correct.
But no, yeah, I like her getting like Clark Cap and I have talked about this a lot. She should have just been Lana. Like that's the confident that Lana is.
Ripley, you on your way?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ricardo's moving in ahead of you. I've sent your guy Samuels to Android.
Give me 1 second.
We'll be right back.
So when are we going to do our 12-hour Prometheus stream?
Oh boy. We'll get there.
We just watched that movie for 12 hours.
Well, you watch all the special features. Why does every Ridley Scott movie from the last 20 years have a director's cut except for his Alien movies? Can someone explain this to me?
Samuel's okay doing that?
Guy said he wanted to help.
Because both Prometheus and Covenant are missing at least like a 30 minutes worth of crucial information.
Well, it's funny that you say that because I went back and watched Eric and Cap review Prometheus, and Eric swears up and down that there is another cut out there that has like been at film festivals and stuff.
Oh, interesting. I don't know if that's true, but that's interesting. And both movies do this weird thing where there'll be a deleted scene that's just repackaged as a short film. And you watch it, and then you watch the movie, you're like, no, that should be in the movie. Like, I still, one of the, not one of the big problems, but one of my issues with Prometheus is that the Guy Pearce old age makeup is terrible, and you should have just cast an old guy. But there's a deleted scene where it's just Guy Pearce, like normal Guy Pearce, giving the speech, and it's like one of the first bits of marketing they did for the movie, and it's a good scene. It's like him or Wayland putting on a presentation, and it should be in the movie, and then it justifies that choice. They're like, well, I get it, you want the same actor like in their youth and then see them as an older man, but when he's just in old age makeup the whole time, it doesn't work, and it feels pointless.
Travis says both of those Alien films are bad. That is incorrect, sir. Covenant sucks ass, but I will die on the hill that Prometheus is solid.
Covenant's got good stuff.
I hate Covenant.
And Covenant focuses on all the stuff I thought worked in Prometheus. My big takeaway from Prometheus is, oh, the engineers suck, and I didn't need another origin.
I don't know. I don't care about the android stuff, and they don't.
That's the best stuff in those movies.
I'm in the Systech.
See, what I like about Prometheus is all like the body horror and the nasty stuff.
And that stuff's cool, but you gotta wait a long time to get there.
You do, but like, I don't know. I'm not ever bored waiting to get to that stuff. And then Covenant goes, well, we're just not going to deal with any of that.
Yeah, because it sucked. And Covenant's got a lot of weird body horror, too. Like, it's a hard R.
And I think Covenant rushes too hard to get to this is how the Xenomorphs were made.
Yes. Again,
Which really
there's like
puts me
3
off.
deleted scenes That should be in the movie.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh my god. That was a jump scare explosion.
Yeah. I was not ready for that.
Oh, that smoke is not rendered great.
Yeah.
Oh no. Johnny, you gotta help that guy.
It's been 13 years. It's been 23 years since Somebody Save Me came out. It's too late.
It's a good song.
It is. It gets stuck in my head all the time, especially after those Smallville streams.
Somebody save me. Yeah, that is just from being in the opening credits of that show. Like, that has to be a song I have heard hundreds, if not thousands, of times.
Did I go the wrong way in this vent?
Probably.
Smallville's theme song is really good. That is correct. Whoa.
It is.
No, I guess not. Hmm.
So, tomorrow we'll be doing a Friday 13th commentary, so stay tuned for that. Are we reviewing a Batman comic next week? Is that the plan?
Yes. Wait. Yes, next week would be... Oh, shit, where's the...
I think you're dying.
I think I am too. I'm choking. Lexi's choking me. Oh, wait. Woo!
We did it.
Although I was thinking about this, well, no, never mind, because for the October stuff we're doing on Haven of Horror, you and I are going to try to, like, just, I think, double schedule it for some of those commentaries.
Yeah, for sure. So, we're reviewing what? Gotham Central next week? On our
Yes, Gotham Central. Gotham City Bulletin, Gotham Central.
What's wrong with this station?
Yeah.
It's always been falling apart.
Yeah, let me know later how many issues of that we're supposed to read and talk about.
All of them. Oh, hey, we're back here. Remember this place?
Woo!
Station feels like a graveyard, huh?
And which Friday movie, says Tyler? Right now, as of now, part 2 is still winning the poll.
It is. If you want to go check out our poll in the community post, you still got time to vote.
Yep, the poll will close once we're done streaming.
Yes, sir. So, Tyler, we're going to be reviewing, like, Volume 1 or whatever, and we will get back to it. It just could be a while, because we're also in the middle of Nightfall. We also read some of the Chuck Dixon Nightwing stuff. We'll get back to that. So it's like, we'll review a volume or two of a run, and then we'll get back to it at some point in the future.
Did something back
But we like to do other things in between.
It's Lycia province. The creature's nearby.
You heard the lady. Let's go.
Oh, no!
Oh, no. Hey, look, you can kind of see a skull. That was cool.
Yeah. And terrifying.
Yeah.
Although I
Yeah,
don't consider Michael Rosenbaum to be the definitive Lex Luthor actor, I think he did a good job. Who is your definitive Lex Luthor anime? Damn, got them. You already responded to that.
Yeah.
Yeah. We gotta stop starting ongoings, Rock.
Hey, this was this is one of you guys. I haven't gotten a say in the comic reviews for a while.
What do you want to do after Gotham City then? You pick anything you want to do. Well, why are you complaining?
I need a minute to think about it.
Okay.
We've also talked about Harleen. We'll get to that at some point this year.
Oh God, is this gonna... What if I just don't go that way? Go that way.
Good idea. Maybe. Oh my God.
Surprise, motherfucker!
Every time I see
Tyler,
your
what's
hand on the
volume in
ground-
volume 1? I just have the omnibus. I will have to look.
Probably the first 6 issues or something. Every time we see that shot of her hand on the ground, I expect the camera to turn and her hand just to be severed.
Hey.
Okay, you should be seriously injured from that.
I mean, I just died.
Okay.
Robert goes, I'm sick of Batman, we're doing Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Robert refuses to talk Spider-Man with me because I am correct and he is wrong.
That is incorrect. But, no, maybe we'll do, Dark Knight, a true Batman story, because that's one of the first I threw out there.
Okay.
That could be a cool one.
Robert's over here like, I don't get a say, like we don't ask him every single week.
No, you were like, hey, we should review Gotham Central, and we were like, okay. I believe your exact words were, this is what we're reviewing, and if not, fuck you guys.
I only said that to you. I was like, no, is this okay with you? Oh God.
Yeah,
fall
walk into
down.
the fire.
Hello.
What's
Hello.
up?
How are you guys doing?
Oh, you know, just playing Alien.
Oh, hell yeah. I should get that.
You should. It's pretty good.
Nice.
How is Spider-Man 2?
Very, very good. I completed it and really enjoyed it. I thought it was great.
Hell
No
yeah.
spoilers.
Oh, you haven't played it yet?
No, I still need the PS5.
Wasn't it crazy when the Joker showed up?
What?
When the Goker showed up?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm glad you liked it. Did you hear the breaking news that Spider-Man 3 will in fact take place in New York?
Oh, has that been announced officially?
Yeah.
What's that announcement?
That's funny.
Imagine if like they announced Spider-Man 3 and it's like, oh, it's in Houston, Texas.
Yeah. No, that's very funny. I think I'm very interested to see like if they do DLC for Spider-Man 2. Do you think they'll do that? I don't know.
I was hoping they would because I like that game, but my biggest issue is that there are bits that feel rushed. But it's been almost like a year now at this point, and we haven't heard a thing.
Yeah, I mean, well, because I feel like the last thing I had heard about Insomniac with the game stuff with Marvel was something about vaguely like the Wolverine game was leaked or something, right? Like that's the last thing I heard.
You can find early like builds of the game online.
Oh,
it looks sweet.
Yeah, I'm excited for it. You know, I mean, I heard Madripoor, and I was like, ooh, that's awesome.
Yeah, and the stuff that I've seen is mostly just like the exploration. Like you'll be able to use his claws to scale buildings.
Nice. Nice. That's cool.
So it looks like it's going to be open world.
That's exciting. I think that the Iron Man game by EA, I think it shares the same director as the Guardians of the Galaxy director game. Cool. I think that's also supposed to be open world, so that's pretty exciting. That we're getting like these open world superhero games again, you know.
Yeah, and so the other things that came out of that Insomniac leak was they're doing an X-Men game.
Oh.
And then I think maybe there was a Venom like spin-off title, kind of like Miles Morales.
Oh, cool. Okay. X-Men is crazy. I didn't expect that.
No, that one caught me off guard because I figured you wouldn't want to give Insomniac like a third IP to work on.
Right. I wonder if... What were you gonna say?
Especially when Wolverine's taking so long to come out.
Yeah.
Well, I have to assume that Wolverine is there to... Oh god. Oh, I had the wrong weapon out. Build assets, because I don't know if you care about the Wolverine leaked footage spoilers, but
I don't care.
Robert, do you?
No, I'm good.
We know that Jean Grey is in that game.
Oh, of course she is.
Or at least she's in the early build. I don't know if she'll be in the final build, but... Venom is 20, but haven't heard of the X-Men.
Whose phone is ringing?
Oh, that's me. Hold up. I will be on mute.
Thank you. It's like, does no one else hear this?
No, Robert, you were the only one. Oh god.
I don't know. I'd love to think they can pull it off. I don't know if we're there yet to make like a good X-Men game. We've yet to prove that we know how to make a game with multiple characters with vastly different power sets and making the gameplay cohesive.
That's not true.
Okay, what's an example?
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Okay, I mean, they all just have guns. Also, do you play as all the Guardians in that game?
No, but I don't need to play all of the X-Men. Just pick one. Okay. And the others that you control them as, like, AI squad mates. Come here, you son of a bitch. That's what I thought.
You did it.
I am back.
Welcome back.
So, if that's the route they go, then, like, who would you want to be as the playable character in the next game? Like, who do you think the main...
If I can only pick one, Cyclops.
That's a good choice.
What would be really cool, and I don't know if they'll do this, but kind of like a fighting game thing where you pick the character and the like campaign is altered to reflect like who you picked to play as.
That'd be great too. Just from what I've seen of that Avengers game, it just looks so broken and messy.
The Avengers game?
Yeah.
No, that game is great.
I haven't played. I've only played the beta.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, Avengers.
Yeah.
I was still on Guardians of the Galaxy for some reason.
Oh. Avengers. And you're like, no, Avengers is great.
That's funny.
I mean, that game's good. That game's good, and like it does make each character feel different. Its issues are just the live service shit. Tyler says, bro, the Lego games have all the characters with different powers.
Yeah,
I mean, but that's
limited.
a Lego game.
And that's a Lego game. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I don't, I would have thought he would have said Gambit. I mean, I like Gambit, but Cyclops is unarguably like the leader of the X-Men, and in a video game, you're the leader. Oh shit!
Ooh. Yeah, Cyclops would be cool to play as like if you're gonna do it like at the Guardians game, and you're gonna have like Star-Lord, like that kind of mechanic or whatever. Like Cyclops isn't a bad way to go.
Yeah, and if you're able to make other characters like playable work, Gambit's a top choice because that would have more focus on just melee combat, and he can throw stuff that explodes.
Yeah.
But you can't make Storm a playable character without being super OP or nerfed. Like, that's just not possible. Or Jean.
I mean, I wonder if you could honestly just do like an Ultimate Alliance thing or something where like you have like a group of people with you or something. Like you get to choose along the way.
Yeah, I mean, I would love it if it was like an old school ARPG Diablo clone.
Yeah.
But that's just not the kind of game Sony makes.
I was gonna say, yeah, like that's, they're more, it's more like a cinematic, the story-driven, delivering you an experience type beat. Yeah.
I mean, X-Men is the type of property you could have done like a Telltale game for.
Oh, sure.
But I still would want this to be fun.
I'm shocked the only Marvel Telltale we ever got was that stupid Guardians of the Galaxy one.
Spider-Man would be such a fun Telltale game.
That's true.
Yeah.
I hate that fucking alien. Back off. I don't know how it wants me to get in there.
You gotta walk.
The door's locked.
Ellie, the door locks.
You get a super cut of all the jump scares from the series at the end. Robert will get right on it.
Woo.
Anime fan says Cyclops is supposed to be the leader, but it often feels like Wolverine's the leader. I mean, in adaptation, yeah, Wolverine often takes over.
Yeah, and I mean, we also have a show that's called literally Wolverine and the X-Men.
Yeah.
I think we're away from that, though.
No, it seems like the opposite. People are kind of sick of Wolverine. I'm an idiot. It's literally right there.
No, yeah. Cyclops is having a bit of a resurgence, so making him the main character in an X-Men game is a good idea.
Yeah, I feel like I've noticed like people have kind of caught on to, oh yeah, like Cyclops is a cool character. I think I've seen more of that, which is good. Yeah.
Well, I think X-Men 97 helps things.
Yes.
Big time. Yeah.
Especially in action scenes. Because you go back to the movies and like he's just never allowed to be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They can't afford it. Rendering those beams in a cool way.
But if you were able to, in this game, work in a few other playable characters, Gambit would be good, Beast would be good. You could make a handful work.
Yeah. You could even make it like a level-based game where like you have to play as different characters through different levels because the level is built around them.
Yeah, well, that's what a lot of the fighting games do.
Yeah.
I wonder how they do side quests in that case. Like, I guess it would be like different characters could have like their own unique situation or whatever. Could be kind of cool.
Mm-hmm. I assume it would be kind of like Spider-Man 2, where like there's specific quests for Peter and one is for Miles.
Oh yeah.
So without spoiling the story, is there setup for a Venom spin-off game? Like, is that confirmed?
You mean like in game or just in general?
Just from Insomnia. Like, I just heard a rumor that they're doing a Venom game. but like isn't confirmed.
So I believe it came out during the leaks. I'm not sure how they will handle that, just because it's not super sequel baity with that.
No, it's not.
There's one thing, but it's not about Venom, but about another character.
Okay.
Yeah. I will say I would love to play a game as Venom. That would be so cool. You know, like Ultimate Spider-Man, like that kind of thing. Like I would totally love to play that with, modern technology.
Again.
Yeah.
My cousin had that game. It looked really fun.
That game was
Oh,
awesome.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I still think the presentation of Ultimate Spider-Man is amazing, but yeah, like those Venom levels with contemporary technology would be incredible. So yeah, I'm all down for that. If they want to do it, do it.
Would you say the Ultimate game was spectacular even?
Oh, for sure. It was spectacular.
Definitely web of.
Yeah, it's astonishing.
Also, there's a rumor going out there that's probably BS, but that Wolverine isn't going to be in the first MCU X-Men movie.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah, I'm of a couple different minds on it, but I think I'm okay with it because we could probably get there later, maybe. Yeah.
I mean,
like ultimately.
What I want is the first movie to go back to the original group, and then build other members over time. But I don't know if that's what they're gonna do.
Right.
With all the '90s nostalgia.
I'm fine with him not being in the first movie, and like building up to that. My worry is that because that rumor is that he's not going to be in it because they're keeping Hugh Jackman around for a while.
Yeah.
Till he's 90.
Yeah. And I don't want that, but if you're gonna do that, like at least keep Daphne Keane as X-23.
Yeah. I would watch like a buddy cop movie about those two.
Yeah, that'd be great.
As like a pseudo sequel to Logan or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also, like, I have for years I've been wanting just a hard reboot. Like, I want everybody recast. I want to start from scratch. I just don't know if that's what they're gonna do.
Yeah, I want that too. You know, I do think that it would be. I would want them to have an MCU Wolverine because part of the fun of maybe a Hugh Jackman Wolverine would maybe be Hugh Jackman Wolverine interacting with the new MCU Wolverine, the new theoretical MCU Wolverine, right? Like that would be kind of cool. So I don't know, that's my thinking with it, is that it's not just like, you know, think of it like this. It's like, you know, James McAvoy interacting with Patrick Stewart couldn't happen if it was just Patrick Stewart coming back, you know, like it's kind of cool to have the new and the old interacting. So I'm, you know, that's my thinking with it, is I would hope that they would do a new Wolverine to interact with an old Wolverine, you know.
Yeah.
That's fair. I just want all their old nostalgia and old cast members to just get all that out of the way in the Secret Wars. That's
yeah. Sure. Yeah, I think that's valid too.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see where they go because the only movies that have made them money is the ones with nostalgia bait.
That's true. It's the safe bet right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, it just depends on how you handle it. Like, I like parts of No Way Home. I have issues with it, but like Deadpool and Wolverine, I think is the best Deadpool movie.
It's good.
I still haven't seen it yet.
Oh, you should. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. My brother saw it. He really liked it, so I'm like, oh, I should give that a shot.
Yeah, I think you'll like just how comic booky it is compared to the first two.
That's cool.
My biggest issue with those first two, at least the first one, is that first one feels like it's written by someone that has never watched a superhero movie.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, revolver ammo. Yes, please.
Your useless revolver.
Yeah.
Okay, you gotta do the Atari game.
So what is Doolittle up to tonight?
I'm playing Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection, and I'm just fighting random people online. It's been really fun.
Oh, I forgot that came out. How is it?
It's great. It came out today, and I purchased it last night when it turned midnight. Like right at like 12:30 or something. I purchased it. Like right, I was waiting for this game. And I'm loving it. It's a lot of fun. They're like arcade perfect ports. The online's great, you know. It's just been a lot of fun. And it's like, yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
What is that? Just like the first two, or?
It is X-Men, Children of the Atom, X-Men versus Street Fighter, Marvel Superheroes, and then Marvel Superheroes versus Street Fighter, and then Marvel versus Capcom, and then Marvel versus Capcom 2, and then they had a bonus Punisher's beat 'em up game as well that they included. Yeah, so it's got a lot of stuff. It's definitely like, because I also have the Street Fighter collection as well on the PS5, and yeah, and that is also pretty comprehensive as well with the classic games. Like that has like all of the arcade Street Fighter games. It's the same for this franchise as well, so it's very cool that they're doing stuff like that.
I should get that Marvel vs. Capcom collection. Looks pretty cool.
Oh, it's really cool, yeah. How's Alien so far? Oh, what's up?
I also wouldn't mind just an X-Men fighting game. Like that.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Well, and this collection has that where it's X-Men: Children of the Atom is straight up just like the '90s X-Men fighting game, and it's so good. It's it's a lot of fun. Yeah. And I remember. Do you guys remember the X-Men fighting game series? It was like a 3D fighting game series or something. Oh god, I can't remember.
This is old, right? This is from a while ago.
It's from a really long time ago, yeah.
The only recent, or I guess not recent, but like 3D X-Men games I can think of was like those Apocalypse games that were, those weren't fighters.
Oh no, like the X-Men Legends or something.
Yeah, X-Men Legends.
Because those were like the Ultimate Alliance, but like X-Men. Yeah. But no, I remember I think it was like not X-Men Academy, but there's some X-Men game that was like a fighting game. But it was like one of those 3D fighting games where you could like move around in a 3D space or whatever. Very strange, but yeah.
It is convenient that the xenomorph shows up considerably more once you get the flamethrower.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna ask, how's Alien going? Oh.
Not you. This is a good game. I'm a little lost at the moment, but it's... Fuck off. God damn it.
Oh my god.
It's definitely like looking at just that first movie over Aliens, which is nice.
Doolittle, since you're here now, at the start of the stream, we mentioned the passing of James Earl Jones, the legend.
Oh yeah.
They got any favorite performances, favorite roles?
Conan the Barbarian was the first thing that came to mind when I first heard his passing.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. Just because I don't know. He's just got such a great presence in that movie, and he's got a great voice, and I don't know. He's fun in that movie, but you know, I also think of Darth Vader, and yeah. So I was Lion King, and yeah, very sad. I was genuinely, like, there are a couple moments because I think he died, and John Cassaday also passed.
Yeah.
And it's like, it was like two passings where just back to back, I was like, oh God, like, I love both of these people, and now they're not here, you know? Yeah. But yeah, what about you? What's up?
Those for a lot of people, stuff like Field of Dreams, The Sandlot. I still need to watch those.
Yeah.
I've seen The Sandlot, but it's been like 20 years.
Field of Dreams is mad good. That's a good movie.
It's very popular.
Yeah.
Oh, I also still need to see Coming to America. That's a big
one. Yeah. I watched that movie like 7 years ago, I think.
Nice.
I just remember the "fuck you" scene. I remember that scene being really funny. Oh, hold up. Getting another call. I'll be right back.
So, John, are you still lost?
I am lost, yes. I don't know how to restore power.
More power.
More power.
You gotta put power in the power thing.
Oh, wait a minute. I haven't been up here. I have a med kit, thank God.
Have you been looting corpses?
I have.
It's pretty fucked up.
You know, they don't need it anymore.
That was a weird noise.
Supply storage locked down.
Yeah.
I hear it. Let's divert into this other room here real quick.
Gather our bearings.
Wait, this is where we need to go. Aha, there we go. I was just trying to do things out of order, Robert. Why didn't you tell me not to do that? It's all Robert's fault. All of it.
It's true.
Wait, can you patch me through to Ripley? I've already connected you. Ripley, there's an override command that allows you to initiate the emergency lockdown. It's on the terminal behind the reception desk.
Seven, 7, 8, 9.
Hughes, it's Ransom. I just got your query. Yes, I have been in our transmission relay archive, and I've done some decrypting. I'm looking for crew logs that passed through Sevastopol a while ago.
So I've been in kind of a Power Rangers mood, if you haven't noticed.
I've seen that. So you've been getting any monies with the comics?
I have, yeah. Go-Go is a better book, just because it is more character driven. But there's some cool stuff in the main like Mighty Morphin book.
Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
I don't know how I feel about Draken. It's like, well, how do we entice people? This is our first big arc. We'll do future or alternate reality Tommy Oliver that went bad, folks. That's how we'll do it. It's just like, okay.
It
Sure.
makes sense to me.
But I mean, to be fair, Draken was huge, like to the point where they got David Frank to play him.
Oh, cool.
But no, there's really cool character stuff in like the Go-Go book where like Jason is such a martial artist and like uses and is always training and teaching himself to control himself because he used to be a bully and he doesn't want to be that again. It's like, oh, this is what 2017 was trying to do. They just didn't do it very well. And like Trini has a crush on Jason, but she's also like really awkward. Her best friend is Billy. Kimberly has a boyfriend that's kidnapped and replaced by a putty.
As it goes. We love one there.
Yeah, I mean, you are a putty.
Yeah.
No, Power Rangers is one of those things where when you watch that show, like if you watch Mighty Morphin, it's all there. Like the formula for the next 30 years is already there. It's just like which shows do it better. When are we starting our Power Rangers channel, Robert? Oh god.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. No. Wait.
We will start a channel exclusively on the 2017 Power Rangers movie. That is all we will cover.
We just record enough commentaries to upload one every day for like 6 years. Okay, so Robert, here's a question for you. We have two channels. One is a genre, one is more of a character. If there was a franchise or genre that you could start a YouTube channel for, what would it be?
At one point, I would have said Star Wars, but I don't care anymore. It's too exhausting.
But you don't want to make a prequel channel?
Yeah.
Where we just cover the prequels?
A James Bond channel would be fun. So I like James Bond a lot. And there's a lot to cover there.
Okay, Austin. What?
I was also thinking Indiana Jones, but with the James Bond, you have over 20 movies. There's a lot more to cover.
And Indiana Jones has like 2 good movies.
3. You bastard.
2.5.
3. Fuck you. You Sean Connery hater.
That's my favorite one. What are you talking about?
So is Temple of Doom the one you're not as hot on from the original trilogy?
No, I think my least favorite is Raiders.
And that's just sacrilege.
Like, it's not bad. It just is. I watch and it just like kind of washes over me.
It's like literally a perfect movie, but okay.
Okay. That's a lot of blood, Robert.
Yeah, no, that'll be fine.
This is the last guy that called Raiders of the Lost Ark a perfect movie. Yeah, I don't know. I think maybe it's because I didn't like grow up with Indiana Jones. Even like Last Crusade, which is my favorite, I'm just like, yeah, that was fine. I'll watch it maybe like a decade or so and be like, yeah, that was fine. It was Temple of Doom, but watching it with Austin really helped me appreciate that movie.
Yeah, Temple of Doom is the one that's grown on me the most over the years.
It was ahead of its time, folks.
I don't agree with Austin that it's Spielberg's best movie.
I mean, that's
But I
just
do
lunacy. There is not a reality where that is better than Jurassic Park.
I agree.
Is my exit open, Ricardo?
Wait a minute.
Ricardo, is my exit clear?
Jesus, it's shut. It won't move.
Another thing I want to ask is, so the plan is to review Gotham Central Volume 1 or so next week, but obviously we're gonna just record that in the post, and then you'll post it on Saturday. Before that, do we want to do a live, since it's premiering Thursday night, do we want to start with a live review of the Penguin pilot with Noah and just talk about that with for 30 to 45 minutes, and then record our Gotham Central review?
You got news for me?
I need more time.
I'm not against that. I think we were going to do that on Sunday, but since this one's premiering on Thursday, we could do that.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not against that.
It's so weird because it's premiering Thursday night and then coming back a week and a half later or something. So I think it'll become a Sunday thing for us. But for the premiere, we could just knock that out Friday if Noah's up for it.
Yeah.
Because I figure between that and our Gotham Central review, both of those together, that's probably just 2 hours, 2.5 hours. That's just a normal.
And then you and I will do the commentary.
Of course.
I'm just glad we're finally getting a good Penguin.
We just got Cape Crusader.
That's true.
A lot of people don't like that Penguin, but we did.
Let me rephrase. I'm just glad we're finally getting a good Penguin in live action.
I like the one in Gotham.
He's as good as that material lets him be.
It's gotten some decent early reviews, so
yeah, it's funny. Somebody posted one on Reddit, and it was it takes it beyond Batman or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I had a brain aneurysm or something, and read it takes it to Batman Beyond, and I was like, what? That doesn't make sense.
It's like a time travel show where Penguin goes to the future. And it's like, oh, I didn't think this is where we were going at all. No, the most negative thing I've heard is, yeah, it's a lot like other crime shows, like The Sopranos or whatever, and I like crime dramas, so I'm good.
But it's better because it's a comic book character that I care about. No, my favorite thing to come out of this show is Colin Farrell saying that he never wanted... when he was ending the shoot, he was like, I never want to wear this fucking makeup again.
Some people were mad at him for that, and I'm like, yeah, I get it. Just honesty.
Yeah, well, and it's funny because if you read the full interview, he even said, yeah, I just need some time away, but I'm down to come back.
Yeah. I think that's always, because some people are like, oh no, does it only go to 2 seasons? Does it not last? I think this was always conceived as a miniseries. I never heard Matt Reeves or whoever say oh, this is going to be a 5-season show. I always thought it was just going to be a standalone thing, whether it gets to 2nd season or not. I just thought, yeah, it'll be a little mini-series that bridges the gap from the Batman to the Batman 2. I never thought of this being a long-running show.
Well, it can't be even with that, because they've said that the Batman Part 2 will take place a week later.
Yeah, which is really interesting since there's going to be so many years in between.
Oh shit.
Ah, boy.
Again, I guess. Not that long.
The Batman came out 2.5 years ago.
No, I'm saying it would take place 2.5 weeks after the Penguin.
Yeah, and the Penguin takes place a week after the Batman.
I guess. That's not that outrageous for a film.
No, it'll just be funny if like Pattinson looks notably older.
Well, I always thought they did something to make him look younger in that.
He does. He does look younger than he actually is in that movie. But now he's gonna be like pushing 40 or whatever.
That's fine. They're gonna do a trilogy and then they'll call it quits.
Yeah, which makes me sad.
Yeah.
But
what these directors that have like a vision? It's like, we're gonna do a trilogy.
I mean, there's also the gun side of it in the new DC universe. And I get why they want to just wrap this up, but
I got really confused for a second. I was like, what do you mean a gun?
I don't know. My hope is that maybe part 3 is something that they split into 2 movies, so we get 4 total. That'd make me happy, but I'm not expecting that.
There's no way. Those movies that I really shit.
It just depends on the story. I don't want part 3.
Not me.
I just don't want part 3 to be a situation where there's just too much crammed into it for one movie.
Like, I really loved the Batman. It was not successful enough to warrant a two-parter. To warrant a two-parter like that.
It depends on how good and how much big of a hit the second one is. I mean, the first one made over $700 million.
Yeah, but I don't feel like it wasn't like everyone just loved it. There was a lot of mixed reaction.
That's true. Got great reviews, but like I said, we'll see how the second one pans out.
Because you can't actually make a movie in the CinemaSins era of film critique.
That's true.
Oh, they're such bad detectives. Yeah. He's been at this for like 2 years.
Mm-hmm. Did you miss the part when Penguin insulted them by calling them the world's greatest detectives? That's what we call an in-joke. That was a meta reference.
I'm in Gemini weights.
I hate modern film criticism.
Me too.
That's why I started the channel. I just wanted to talk about movies and other stuff. Robert, do you like movies?
Yeah, sometimes.
I read some reviews. Some people talk about movies. I'm like, do you even like movies? Like,
I have that too, where I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
it is okay to just enjoy things. I'm gonna save.
I agree. That seems like a good idea.
This place looks safe.
I tell that to one of my buddies all the time. He's like, I don't know why I like this, but I did. I was like, then you liked it. Who gives a shit?
Right.
Shit. Uh-oh. Hello? Thank you. That's why I play up my hatred of Spider-Man 2 a little bit. Like, I really don't like that movie, but it's not the worst thing ever. It's just funny how annoyed people get.
Yeah.
Robert, no.
I mean, it's one of my favorite movies, but whatever.
Oh, I see how it is. You're one of them.
Yes, I am.
Damn, look at those reflections. That's beautiful.
Okay, enough talk now, Waits.
What ticks me off, and I'm seeing this more and more now, is when people will say, well, if you take this out of it, then it's not this type of... It's like, what are you even talking about? Why are we having this argument? Like, well, if you take Batman out of The Dark Knight, it's not really a Batman movie. It's like, yes, that's literally correct. What are we talking about? This is a stupid hypothetical.
My favorite was on one of Cap and Eric's old videos. Eric was like, somebody on Twitter asked me would I still like Iron Man 3 if it wasn't a Shane Black movie and Iron Man wasn't in it.
I remember that. Like, what are you talking about?
So, would you like this movie if it was just something else?
Like, I don't know. I haven't seen this hypothetical movie you're imagining in your head. That wasn't about Iron Man. It wasn't directed by Shane Black. Oh boy.
Go away. Can I make... Really not.
I do like Iron Man 3. I don't think that movie is a stronger reputation as it deserves.
I've definitely come around on it. I hated it when I saw it in theaters.
There's still a couple things I don't like about it. Like, I don't swear by it as like a perfect movie. I don't think it is. I don't think anything is a perfect movie, but I do have problems with it. But
excuse me. Evil Dead 2 exists, sir.
Well, that's true.
No, my biggest issue with it is I still think the Mandarin reveal is a mistake. I get what he's going for, and it's like a commentary on terrorism. I wouldn't have played that as a joke.
Yeah, there's things I like about it and things I don't. And the unfortunate thing is, like, the annoying part of it is all these fake Mandarin fans who came out of the woodwork to complain about it, who have never read an Iron Man comic, who are still angry about it.
Oh, geez, where did you come from?
It's just unfortunate that now that we've had, like, the real Mandarin and that we're doing Ten Rings stuff again, it's like we've kind of solidified Iron Man 3's reputation as a mistake, and that's unfortunate.
Yeah, that just doesn't bother me as much as it does, say, like, Austin.
Mm-hmm. And, you know, I'm not a big fan of Shang-Chi, but I think his father is the best part of that movie.
That movie's fine. I like the martial art, like the fighting stuff. It's very anime-esque.
There's a couple good action scenes. The third act really loses me.
Oh, see, I like that stuff. It's very fantasy anime stuff.
Yeah, I thought it went on forever. But, I don't know. With the Iron Man 3 stuff, the thing that bothered me then that still bothers me now, and I hate saying this because I love Guy Pearce, he's such an obvious villain, and I don't know, I just don't like the way he plays him. Like, that side of it still doesn't work for me. It's like, I like the Mandarin twist on paper.
Enough talk now, Waits.
How it's executed.
Well, and I think part of the problem was the marketing, because that movie was sold, I don't know if you remember this, as a very dark, like, this was a threat unlike anything you'd ever seen. The marketing kind of reminded me of Rises, funny enough.
Oh,
and
yeah,
then,
they were definitely... That's deliberate.
It's like, oh, it's a joke.
Well, okay. And then, like, the exact same thing happens with Age of Ultron, where that's sold as a very different movie than it is.
Yep. I still remember that There's No Strings on Me trailer.
Yep, that was good. And again, I don't hate that movie. I do like things about it.
I like parts of that movie.
Yeah,
I do agree it's certainly rushed.
Oh, yeah. And, also with Iron Man 3, it's just, if they got to do what they originally planned, I think it would be better. Where Michelle Monaghan, or, no, not Michelle Monaghan. What's her name? The lead lady in it was supposed to be the real Mandarin, but then the studio said no, so they had to change it to Guy Pearce, and I think the movie really suffers for it.
Oh, for sure.
Rebecca Hall, that's what I'm thinking of. Because what they set up with her just works so much better than Guy Pearce's, oh, you blew me off. This guy you talked to me for 5 seconds in the elevator, and I'm coming. Like that, you could tell that stuff's real. Just last minute rewrite stuff.
Yeah.
To try and make it work. But like that movie's got some great action scenes. It's really well directed. People act like that movie was so terrible, but I mean it's 10 times better than a lot of the recent MCU stuff.
Yeah.
And Iron Man 2's a mess, but I still kind of like it.
I like a lot of it. It has one of my favorite movie suits.
It's a good one.
I really like the suitcase suit.
It's great. That's a movie, if we were ever to go to the Disney vaults and pull out a director's extended cut from the MCU, Iron Man 2 is probably at the top of that list for me. Just because there's so much that was cut out and changed.
Mm-hmm.
That one I think deserves a longer cut.
Yeah, for sure. Hello.
And then there's movies like Captain Marvel where it's like, I know a longer cut of that movie exists, but I just don't care anymore.
I don't think you can salvage that with another cut.
Yeah, again, we know a lot of stuff was cut out. Like, I'd be curious about it, but I just don't think anyone cares.
No one cares.
Who was it? Lee Pace, like who played Ronan in Guardians of the Galaxy. He was really excited to come back for Captain Marvel to flesh out the character and build on his backstory, and then they just cut all that from the movie. So he's in like 2 scenes.
We love to see it. No, it is a shame because I think that there was for a long period of time there, Marvel was really smart in like what it cut and didn't cut.
Mm-hmm.
And now it just doesn't seem to want to adapt anything other than current, which nobody likes.
Well, and I think as a Batman fan, I think most Batman movies, the ones I like, the ones I don't like, you know, I'm fine with. Like, they just exist. They are what they are, but the Forever Schumacher cut is the one I'll keep kicking and screaming about. I want that longer cut, damn it.
I mean, that's the theatrical cut of that is already the best of those 80s and 90s films.
I do like it. It's just, there's like 3 deleted scenes that it's just a better movie when you put them back in. Some of the stuff they cut's really frustrating.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I'd be fascinated to know what was cut for Batman and Robin, just because I don't know. Like, I'd love to see some deleted scenes for that. But there's no changing what that
Oh, God.
is. You just murdered that man.
He deserved it. He had flamethrower fuel. You see, that you thought this was the story of a survival, but this is actually just the story of me slowly losing my mind and killing people for supplies that I don't actually need.
The theme of the game is that you're the monster.
Yeah, I'm not trapped in here with the alien. Cool. The alien is trapped in here with me.
Yeah, you went on a bit of a Watchmen binge.
I did. I still need to finish the book. It's been hard to prioritize because I've been in a Power Rangers mood, but I really like Watchmen. I think I'm also...
It's a good story.
I think I have settled, like Austin, that I prefer Returns. Just because those two are so widely compared.
Interesting.
It's a good story. And part of that is it's like, I just don't really like Alan Moore.
Well, there's things I don't like about Frank Miller either, but I think he's past that weird phase in his life.
Frank definitely seems past that weird phase. And like the stuff that's weird about Frank is more of his work. Alan Moore is a hypocrite at best.
Yeah.
And a cranky old man, a cranky old man at best, and a hypocrite at worst.
He's written some good stuff. Superman for the Man Who Has Everything. That is a great Superman story.
I just can't take anyone serious who's like, well, don't adapt my work, you're gonna get it wrong. Meanwhile, his most famous books are taking pre.
That is true.
Like, oh, fuck off. Wait, what? I had the code?
You had it the whole time?
Apparently. 2743?
8675309. That's good.
Damn it. Fuck you, Robert. 274. One thing I hate about PC games, so I'm on a PC, just let me type the code.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Go away!
You did it.
What?
He juked you.
Oh, sweet Jesus. I hate this. I hate that fucking thing. You would think at some point fire would kill it. Make them indestructible, Ridley Scott said. It'll be fun, he said.
I do really like the idea of the twist at the end of the gaming that there is no alien. Amanda's just gone insane. And you've just been on a murder spree this whole time. Yeah, but...
That's right. Go that way. Back up your vent. Thank you. Now I don't even know where that key was.
Follow the blood.
The vent? I don't think so, Tim.
That stupid chair. Keeps jump scaring me.
It's beautiful.
Try getting to me behind this chair.
Hello.
Oh my god,
oh,
he's coming,
Jesus.
he's coming.
Damn.
Welcome back.
He picks the worst time.
That's crazy.
I already picked the best time. I'll let the chat decide.
I'd like to think I picked a pretty good time, but I don't have a say in that.
That's true. Since you're back, what I was going to mention earlier was I watched Conan the Barbarian for the first time today.
Oh, true. How'd you feel, man?
Good movie. It's awesome.
Hell yeah. No,
It's-
I
That's
love.
pretty good.
It's very Dino De Laurentiis.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I mean, I know they did produce that movie, and it does have that vibe to it. But yeah, no, it really does. There is like that flair to a Dino De Laurentiis production. Yeah.
Yeah. And by that, I mean, it's very horny.
Oh, I wasn't even thinking that, but yeah, it is also horny.
If you've seen his King Kong movie, you know what I'm talking about.
Which I haven't seen.
Is that the
I
70s
saw...
one?
Yes.
The only thing I know about that movie is Austin hates it.
I just know that Danger Diabolic and Barbarella are both incredibly horny movies. And those are both De Laurentiis productions, so...
Yeah. Well, he also produced Army of Darkness. That's one of my favorites.
Yeah. That's got...
Conan's great.
Yeah, I love Conan the Barbarian. That movie slaps. I think the scene, the camel scene, the scene where he punches the camel is still... I'll never ever forget watching that for the first time. That was pretty great.
And James Earl Jones is great. Great villain.
Yeah, man.
There's a lot of bad 80s fantasy movies. That's one of the good ones. Like that one, Clash of the Titans. Like those are some of the better ones.
Oh yeah, dude. Clash of the Titans made me, like, laugh and clap like a seal. I love that movie. So good. It's such a, like, escapist fun. It's just great. Yeah.
Anime fan says you came at the best time.
That's good.
And is there an extended cut of Conan?
Don't know.
Yeah,
Yes, it's called watching the 1 and 2 back to back.
Oh no. Are you a Conan the Destroyer guy?
I am. I am a Conan the Destroyer guy. From, if I remember correctly, I think I liked that movie more than the first one, but
Oh wow.
I kind of want. But I would like to give those two movies another shake, just to, just to see where I stand on them. But yeah, I just remember thinking it was really goofy and silly and fun, and I was like, this is exactly what I'm in the mood for. So, yeah.
Have you seen Red Sonja yet?
No, I haven't. I have not seen Red Sonja. One day.
It's hilariously bad.
I've heard it's really terrible. Yeah, I've heard that, and I've also heard whatchamacallit. I heard that Arnold's in it, but like they can't even call him Conan, so he's just vague. Yeah.
Yeah, it's unofficially like the third part of that trilogy. Just they can't call him Conan.
Oh wow.
So you're gonna watch the reboot next, right, Robert?
Oh god, that's Jason Momoa.
Yeah.
He's a really good casting choice for Conan. It's a shame that movie didn't do very well.
And then in the 90s, we almost got another one with Schwarzenegger, but then he drops out, so they change it and make it a Kroll movie, who's from the same creator, and it's Kevin Sorbo.
Oh shit!
Kroll the Conqueror. It got terrible reviews.
Oh yeah, I did hear about that movie because I was like, oh yeah, it's Hercules.
Yeah, that is Hercules.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good.
Whoops.
Uh-oh. We're back.
I will take all of the flamethrower ammo, please. Robert was just telling me how badly he wants to start a Power Rangers channel. I thought it was a little weird, but
Yeah, it's true.
I'm gonna make him watch all 300 seasons of the damn show.
Oh no!
Even the bad ones. Anyway, what were you saying, Robert? What?
I don't remember.
You son of a bitch.
Yeah. So, what's the objective? Where are we at with this game?
We gotta restore access to distribution. How do I get... Oh, wait. Are you just trying to gauge how far we've made it tonight?
Yes.
The answer is not far.
Do you think we're past the halfway point yet?
Maybe? I don't know, look at a guide, see if anything looks familiar.
Nah, that's not my job.
I'm pretty sure that is actually your job. I can't get into the vent.
Oh my god.
Robert, are you bored of this game already?
No.
I don't believe you. No, I think one of this game's biggest weaknesses is it has such a small gameplay loop for how fucking long this game is.
It's getting a little repetitive.
There should be like a Resident Evil where it's like you can speed run it. And well, but to be fair to the game as well, some of it's probably repetitive because I either get lost or die.
Yeah, a lot of backtracking.
No, you didn't see me. You didn't see me. You're gonna wish you hadn't seen me.
Kill it with fire.
You okay over there?
You alright, Doolittle?
Doing very well.
Are you playing Capcom versus Marvel or whatever?
Yes.
I hit the wrong button. Now let me use the terminal.
Oh, I got tickets for Comic-Con, which is very exciting.
Oh, is this your first one?
Yep, it is.
Cool. When is this? What's the date?
I believe it's October 17th. October 17th, yeah.
Cool. Do you know what to expect? Anything you're looking forward to?
Absolutely not. I don't know what's gonna happen, but hopefully it'll be cool. Probably, I'm gonna check out what panels are happening that day. Maybe go to like a meet and greet or something.
What?
Although,
Oh my god. You're fine. You're fine. Oh my god, you're fine.
I don't know how that happened, but
You're alive. That's what matters. Yeah, I thought the game was glitching out because the Xenomorph was just kind of standing there.
yeah, I was like, why isn't it going away?
And this Sunday on our Gotham channel, are we doing the Mr. Freeze DLC, Arkham Origins?
Yes, sir.
Yep. Oh my god. Oh, no. I was like, oh, you made it. Never mind.
It's all your fault, Robert.
I can accept that.
I will wait here till it's done.
Who hours later?
I wonder if I have to summon the robot because it was working on the computer.
Oh.
Check request in sector C12. Received and confirmed.
Oh my god. He's coming. Oh boy. Oh no. It's okay. You didn't see. Yes, just go that way. Just, oh my god, just get out of here. So, how long we gotta wait?
I don't know, it's doing something.
Alright, I think I'm gonna... Nice.
That's cool.
See you.
See ya.
Oh, there he is. Can you still use the flamethrower when you're hiding in something like that?
Nope.
That's unfortunate.
Oh, I'm an idiot.
Oh boy, he's coming. He's...
Where?
Oh no.
So annoying. I'm an idiot. I can't just hide. I have to stabilize the...
Well, now you know. The knowing's half the battle.
Robert, when do we get to see you play one of these games?
One day, sir. One day.
Right now?
No. You're the gamer. It's your job.
Oh.
Okay, well, now you know what not to do.
Energy flow in the
It was very suspenseful. What matters is I believe it.
Do you though?
Yeah. Kind of. It's about stealth, gentlemen. Oh boy. Where is he going? That's funny. Do you think the flamethrower is too OP? Or do you think
no, because it just keeps coming back.
Don't know where it is.
Right there.
I don't see it. Oh, now I see it. Wait, no. He's right behind me, isn't he?
This is what's annoying about this part is it seems like it's like tuned into me.
Well, you're making a lot of noise.
Elevators online, Ripley.
Got it.
You're headed for a place called Project KG-348. Let me know when you're there.
We did it. Uh-oh. He's behind you. He's behind you. Oh, he's in front of you.
I'm getting very mixed signals here, Robert. What?
Oh, no. I think you're good. I think you're good. Yeah, sometimes when you hit it with the flamethrower, it'll just tackle you and run away. Sometimes it'll kill you. It's very inconsistent. I keep hearing him. So we've talked about Alien vs. Predator before. Did you play any of those games back in the day?
I rented one once, but I didn't have enough time to like figure it out.
One of them might be decent.
That's the thing I think nobody thinks about with rental because everybody's like nostalgic for rentals. But like game rentals sucked, right? Because like by the time you figured out the game, you had to take it back.
Yeah, it's not something I did often. I'd usually just buy. Like I had a. That's why I had a pretty modest game collection growing up. Is that I just bought what I could, but I didn't really rent games too often.
I rented games quite often. The thing that was always like kind of special to me as a kid was renting consoles. Do you remember that?
Oh no, I do not.
Yeah, like the Family Video here had. Come and get me, motherfucker. Had like consoles for rent.
That's pretty cool. I didn't know they did that. He's above you.
No, he's not.
I didn't say you should listen to me.
Oh. Okay, Malcolm. Can I not squeeze through there? I feel like I should be able to squeeze through there.
Yeah. Nah, it's because the flamethrower. You got this big ass flamethrower, you can't fit through there. That's the reason. Well, graphics looked weird there.
Aha.
Not man. Hey, progress.
It's all about figuring it out, Robert.
Puzzle solve.
A skill that I do not have. Oh, God.
This looks pleasant.
Who lit this? James Cameron?
Oh.
He's right there.
So you've recently been getting some rumors for some Green Lantern casting. How do you feel about the current candidates?
Chris Pine has always been kind of my pick. I'm glad that Josh Brolin has seemingly said no.
I think so.
I like Brolin. I don't think he's a good fit for Hal Jordan, and he is much too old.
He wouldn't be my first choice.
Like, I don't mind them doing an already established, Hal Jordan and Green Lantern, all that stuff. I don't want 60-year-old Hal Jordan.
That's fair. Pine would be great. Timothy Oliphant's also an interesting choice. I do like him.
It was so funny. No, I wouldn't mind that. I like him. It was so funny where Cap was like, I don't think I've seen him in like much of anything other than the Hitman.
Oh no!
I was like, you've seen Scream 2, right?
Yep, he's in that.
You watched The Mandalorian.
He is in The Mandalorian. He's great.
I don't really remember his character.
Yeah, he's in a few episodes. Oh, and I saw you watch it. He's the Justified guy. That show's
Yeah, I need to see Justified. Robert, I think what I'd like to do, I was thinking about this today, if you're up for it, is once we finish Stranger Things, maybe keep that going with other shows, just we can do it chunks at a time. Just not like as a regular thing, but just whenever we have some time. To keep that third upload day a week going. But I'd like to do some other horror shows like Santa Clarita Diet, maybe The Walking Dead.
Walking Dead would be cool. We also talked about reviewing the comic.
I would love to do the comic. Maybe that could be our 2024 thing, is we start doing comics.
That'd be cool. Still got that Dracula comic. Still like
to
review that at some point.
And I bought the Creature from the Black Lagoon comic. I'm just waiting to watch the movie.
Oh, cool.
Wait.
The lab can be separated from the main station.
I just watched.
Anime fan says I think Chris Pine will be good if he gets it. Yeah, I agree.
He's great. What's funny is when he was cast as Steve Trevor and Wonder Woman, I was really disappointed because I thought, oh man,
I had the same thing.
He'd be a great superhero, and then he's great in that movie, so like I was fine with it.
Yeah.
And the sequel was a sequel, but he was great. And now it's just funny that we've kind of worked back around to, he might actually be a superhero this time, and he'd be a great Hal. So
it will forever be funny to me that we got the fan favorite for Hal Jordan, Nathan Fillion, as Guy Gardner.
He's a good fit for Guy too, so like I'm not complaining about that. It's just funny because for the comedy stuff he's known for, he's kind of a better fit for Guy than Hal. But yeah, like He could have been a great Hal too. You know, he's voiced him plenty of times.
Yeah.
But it's just cool that he gets to play a Green Lantern in live action. Like, that's neat. Again,
Oh, that breaks my brain. Like, how does that work with the Suicide Squad?
Like what? It being canon?
Yeah, because we know he's taking stuff over.
That's less egregious. That's a pretty minor character. It's like, okay, there's just another person in that universe that looks and sounds like Nathan Fillion. It's like, whatever. It's not the first time we've done that. We've done that in the MCU a lot.
Yeah, it breaks my brain in there too.
I mean, obviously, a factor is depending on what you considered canon, what you don't. But they've reused actors several times in different parts.
Wait, didn't I come from here? Yes, I did. Hello. Oh God, I have the wrong thing equipped.
No.
How did I get? That's the wrong. It's spooky. I need the Superman trailer.
I do too. I'm not surprised we haven't gotten that yet. I thought there was a chance they might put a teaser out in front of Beetlejuice, just because that's Warner Brothers' like big fall movie.
Yeah.
But they didn't do that.
Yeah. I mean, it's fine. I want one. Give it to me, James Gunn.
The rumor is they'll put a teaser out like in December. It's just weird because the movies they put it in front of aren't WB, but I mean, that's also happened before.
The lab can be separated from the main station.
Yeah, that's
Bring it
fine.
back online and systems can reconnect.
What were you gonna say you watched recently?
The original Mummy movie, the Karloff one. I liked it quite a bit.
It's fine.
Yeah, I like the atmosphere. I liked Karloff in it.
I like, I still think the 99 one is the best Mummy movie.
I mean, I don't disagree. That movie's great.
Connor hates that movie.
Why?
So
Because it's good.
No, we used to give him shit because he put Twilight above that. I was like, what?
Oh no. he has some weird. I love Connor. He has some weird hot takes where he'll put like one movie above another, and you're like, what?
Yeah.
How does that work? Like, I think he called Hook Spielberg's worst movie, which I've just considered absurd. Like, I don't get that at all.
Uh,
I mean, I don't hate Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. Hook's better. Stop murdering people.
Then they should stop grabbing my leg.
Yeah.
What is that noise?
I don't know, but I don't like it.
I don't think I like you either.
I don't know, anime fan. It's really confusing. According to James Gunn, stuff from his Suicide Squad movie and Peacemaker Season 1 will be canon and other stuff won't be. He says it'll all make sense once we see Superman and some of that stuff. I don't know if I believe him, but I have a wait-and-see attitude.
Yeah, I wish... If you're gonna do that, just start fresh. Get rid of everything.
Yeah.
Keep the actors. I'm fine with that.
We'll see what Peacemaker Season 2 looks like. Although we do have creature commandos around the corner. That'll be fun.
That's true.
I can see a power spike. Now, reconnect the lab systems to Sevastopol.
This is the only thing I hate about the Alien universe. Why is everything bright, flashing light?
Yeah, it's a bit unpleasant. Oh no.
You dirty, rotten son of a no-good bastard.
Holy Jesus goddamn. Holy jumping Christmas shit.
I need to find a way to make Cap watch that movie. At least that movie.
It's great.
That's it. I can see a power spike. Now, reconnect the
Maybe I should request that for the request.
I mean, he's already seen Jason X. I mean, where do you go from there?
I mean, yeah, when you start with the best one.
You don't even agree with that.
I mean, it is in my
Jason
top
Lives-
5.
Like, I know it's not Cap's thing, but like, if you watch Jason Lives with Us, like, that's the one he.
Yeah.
Like,
No, I don't even care about the rest of the movie. I need to see Cap's reaction to the corner speech and Crispin Glover's dance.
Peak cinema.
Yeah. Unironically.
But we might be revisiting Friday the 13th Part 2 tomorrow. Are you looking forward to it?
Yeah, I like parts of that movie.
I wasn't expecting it to win.
That was like the one I was least confident would win.
Yeah,
We got a massive amount of votes too. Let's see.
I was surprised.
Let's see what the poll looks like right now. We got 21 votes. Yeah, part 2 is winning with half, over half. And Jason Goes to Hell is 29%.
I thought Jason X or Part 5 was gonna win.
I'm sure Part 5 didn't get like any votes.
Yeah, it got like 1. And I think we know whose vote that was.
Yeah. Robert, we should be self-indulgent and do Part 9 anyway. At some point.
Yeah. We should. Maybe next year.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Ripley.
Robert, we gotta build your stamina up for these long... Oh, I thought I died.
Oh my god. You have survived so many explosions.
Oh god. Now it really is just Alien Romulus. Robert, we gotta get your stamina up for these long-ass commentaries.
Yeah, boy.
There's no such thing as sleep when you run a YouTube channel.
That is true. In December, we'll be back for Friday the 13th original and remake double feature. That'll be fun.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
That's been a tradition of mine for a few years now. Every time we land on a Friday the 13th, I have to watch one of those movies.
I tried to. Oh God.
Oh no.
Jeep jumping Christmas. Fuck.
I think I did part 2 last year. I think that was the last one I did.
I try to keep on that, but sometimes I just forget. I am not good at keeping with traditions.
I mark my calendar often because I have a horrible memory.
Mm.
That's it. I can see a power spike. Now, reconnect the lab systems to Sevastopol from the console in the central lab. We're counting on you, Ripley.
Yeah, we usually get like 1 or 2 Friday the 13th per year, so it's
How did you know I was here?
Magic.
Of a young girl's heart.
Ew.
Hey, that's just the song. Oh God.
Oh no. So I started blasting him.
Literally.
It's getting scary.
Oh, I missed that anime fan thinks Rupert Grint should play Guy Gardner.
I don't see it. I like him. No, that wouldn't be my first choice.
I also think Rupert Grint's kind of proven himself to be a one-trick pony.
Yeah, but I think he's fine.
Yeah, I don't know. It's interesting that a lot of the Harry Potter kids aren't in much outside of Harry Potter.
Daniel Radcliffe more than it. Like, he's been in a lot of weird, interesting movies.
Yeah, him and Emma Watson.
Yeah, well, she did a bunch of movies post Harry Potter. Not much recently. She's kind of stepped away from acting for a bit. I think she wants to get into directing.
I think you're right. Oh God!
Oh my God! In hindsight, you may have made a mistake.
I didn't expect that.
You could do a death counter just for this one stream alone.
Yeah, you're gonna edit these and call it the jump scare cut.
Oh no! I'll give you the timestamps.
No, no.
That can be my contribution.
If Daniel Radcliffe will get cast as Wolverine, I doubt it.
That's such a weird fan casting thing that caught on. He's a great actor. Like, I don't know. We find a different role. And like I said, we were talking about that rumor earlier that they're going to keep Hugh Jackman around. I don't buy it for a lot of reasons. I just don't want it to get stuck in Disney's head that like no one else can play Wolverine than Hugh Jackman, because that's just obviously not true.
Yeah, and like I feel like Hugh Jackman won't want to do it much longer. Like people don't stop to remember he was the one that wanted to do this because he wanted to work with Ryan.
Right.
This wasn't Disney going, how much will it cost to get you back? It was him going, no, I want to do this.
Mm-hmm. And he's in his 50s. It's a lot of work to get into that type of shape. Like, that's why he retired in the first place. It was just too exhausting. You know, he needed a break from it.
Yeah.
And you could, you know, cast someone shorter, go back to the comics.
This shit is getting old. Yeah, just cast comic book accurate Wolverine.
Have him look exactly how he looks in that montage.
Yeah. But no, that's the stuff that I love about Deadpool and Wolverine, because like Fox would have never done that.
Right. No, that stuff was great. Like, people just get weird about this stuff. Like, I've heard people say, like, oh, only Michael Chiklis could ever play the Thing. He was perfect. And that's just because we haven't had a great one after Chiklis.
No, yeah, and I'm fundamentally opposed to that. Like, I was a big proponent for recasting Black Panther. These characters are just so much bigger than a specific actor.
No. Well, on that one, I disagree, but like that's just a whole other thing. But I'm also in the camp of I just want like a Black Panther cartoon, you know, something that's not MCU. You know,
Why do you
or
hate
teach
the
all
MCU,
stories.
Robert?
I don't love all of it. I don't know. It's a case-by-case basis for me. And I'm not even saying you're wrong in thinking that they should have recast T'Challa. I just get annoyed by the mindset that, well, if they did that, then everyone would be happy. Like, no matter what they did, it was going to be divisive.
I'm sorry.
And
No, I mean, that's
annoyed.
true, but I think that's super disrespectful to the character.
There's things I like about it. And I don't know. Oh, there's a lot I like in it. I think the Namor stuff's great.
Well, that's unfortunate because he ain't coming back.
Namor?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, did the actor get canceled or something? Oh, I forgot about this.
Sexual assault because Marvel knows how to pick him.
Yeah. Oh, they've had a run of bad luck lately.
It is not hard to keep your hands to yourself, people. That is literally elementary school teachings.
Oh no, everything's topsy-turvy.
Please proceed to the nearest airlock and await emergency response notification.
Yeah, boy. Okay. Yep. Let's hit the right button this time.
Please proceed to the nearest airlock and await emergency response notification. Airlock pressurization initiated.
Let me in.
Airlock pressurization 25.
That is such bullshit.
Game's getting tough.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh no. Yeah, progress is slowing down. It's fine. I believe in you.
I can see a power spike. Now, reconnect the lab systems to Sevastopol from the console in the central lab. We're counting on your report.
Hazardous material leak detected.
Just stand by your trusty flamethrower.
I think you can see the flames.
Let's test that theory.
Nope.
Oh my god, oh my god.
No, oh my.
That was awesome.
I was like in an awkward position where I was crouched enough I couldn't use my weapon.
Sometimes he has super speed. I will say. It's a little cheap.
That's it. I can see a power spike. Now, reconnect the lab lab systems to Sevastopol from the console of the central lab. We're counting on you, Ripley.
Hazardous material leak detected.
Oh boy, oh boy. Sucker.
Attention. Please remain calm and proceed to the nearest exit.
But back to the whole recasting debate. If I'm attached to a specific version of a character played by a certain actor, it's a lot more difficult to sell me on a recasting. Obviously, there are exceptions, and sometimes you don't have a choice. But I'm not saying I want Hugh Jackman's version of Wolverine recast. I just want a new Wolverine. You know, I want a reboot.
Yeah.
And it's starting to look more and more like, fuck, like, are we just gonna keep cherry picking from the Fox stuff? Because I just want a hard reboot, and I don't know if that's what I'm gonna get. Oh, but
No, I think the X-Men will be a reboot because they know that like there's attachment to that property and they have to do it right. My main thing will be seeing how much of the we can't do anything that has been done before they will take with this approach.
Mm-hmm.
Because with the Spider-Man movies doing that, that's always been this screamed Sony to me.
Mm-hmm.
I just noticed if you look out the window, it's like we're just like spinning out of control.
It is. Things are getting crazy.
That's actually like disorienting. Holy shit.
Yeah. As I was saying, little topsy-turvy.
Anime fan says I love Hugh Jackman's Wolverine, but I think it's time to recast the character. Yeah.
Like I said, I think they'll keep him through Secret Wars.
Yeah, I'm fine with Secret Wars being the end all be all of like the nostalgic stunt casting.
I'm sure it's not going to be for Sony. I'm sure they're going to keep.
Oh, come on!
Oh boy, you weren't kidding when you said this game is tough. Yeah. I mean, I can at least trust Feige enough that, at least for a while, I don't think the MCU is going to touch multiverse stuff post Secret Wars. I think I can trust Feige on that. But Sony is going to want to just keep making Spider-Verse movies forever. That's all they're going to make.
That's it. I can see
And that's unfortunate.
Now, reconnect the lab.
Just leave that to your shitty animated movies, Sony.
Hey, those are good. But with live action, it's like I'm down for one more because we know Sony's gonna make it. It's just not what I wanted Spider-Man 4 to be. I just oh boy, that's not looking good. The problem is I was really hoping for a back to basics Spider-Man movie, but No Way Home was like 3 years ago. It just feels like that window passed because now whatever they make it, it's gonna feel like it has to tie into Doomsday and Secret Wars and. Yeah, it just feels inevitable.
Well, but to Feige's credit, that seems like what he wants to make.
Mm-hmm.
Sony's like, no.
Yeah, and we heard that's what Tom Holland wants to make too. Again, like, I don't know if they can commit him to a whole trilogy. Maybe he just needs a break, but we'll see. But he does have more say now than he did. Oh my god.
I'm so fucking sick and tired of this alien.
Yeah. He's not fun. He's a little annoying.
I don't remember getting attacked this frequently.
That's it. I can see a power spike. Now, reconnect the lab systems to Sevastopol from the console in the central lab. We're counting on you, Ripley.
But we're both on the same page that like Secret Wars is going to be a soft reboot. That
Yes.
they'll use that as an excuse. And again, I'm also in the camp of like, I never want them to bring Robert Downey Jr.'s Iron Man back, and I stand by that. I mean, he's going to be Doom, so that's weird, but we'll see how that turns out. But like, after Secret Wars, when we bring back Cap and Iron Man, like they will be new versions of those characters played by different actors. They're not going to be those characters recast, which is something I'm fine with. But I'm also not saying no actor should play Iron Man ever again.
Yeah.
There's a comic book character with decades of history.
Kind of like T'Challa.
Yeah, but again, I was attached to that version, that character played by Chadwick, and just under those circumstances. The difference is, it's not like he just played Black Panther in one movie. He got 4. So I was fine with just ending it.
Okay, but he also only got one solo movie.
That's true, but I mean, his origin was also kind of sad. I don't know. I don't want to fight about it. I just didn't want him recast.
No, Robert, this means war.
And again, I'm not saying you're wrong. Like, that's just my opinion. I'm just saying, like, whatever they did, it was going to be divisive.
No,
like, there's no version.
You're wrong. Yeah, I also don't like the first Black Panther movie enough to care that strongly about it. I don't like the trend that it sets.
Well, and again, like, what I like about the MCU and shared universes is, like, no, this actor is this version of this character. We're consistent. Like, we're as attached to that Iron Man as we are because it's Robert Downey Jr. the whole time. I like that.
Okay, but Marvel has also recasted.
They have, but like Edward Norton was in one movie, Terrence Howard was in one movie, and those are way early on. My problem now is the inconsistency. That's what I find annoying. At wherever you land on the Chadwick Black Panther debate, it's annoying that we do that, and then immediately after recast Thunderbolt Ross because William Hurt died. Like that, the inconsistency I find.
The worst part is the hypocrisy.
Yeah. Like, if just commit to however you approach these things moving forward. And the Ross thing, like, it's stupid because like you could just made up a new character. Like, I don't know how good that movie is gonna be. Like, I don't really care. It's just the like you said.
All right, Robert, I'm gonna do us both a favor, and I'm gonna save here. I forgot there's a save point here. If I have to do that again, I might actually kill myself. I mean, I didn't say anything.
You can't say that on YouTube.
I will unalive myself. That's so funny, like, the word unalive. We're basically back to 90s kid censorship.
That's where YouTube is at.
Maybe we can be clever about it.
Clever girl. Get to the airlock.
The airlock. Ellie, the airlock.
But like I said, I'm just someone who gets attached to versions of characters played by that specific actor. I never want a Jurassic Park sequel where you have a different actor playing Ian Malcolm. Like, that version of Ian Malcolm is Jeff Goldblum. But that is also not me saying that you can never reboot or readapt Jurassic Park. Like, if you ever do that, then sure, you can recast. That's fine. I just don't want that version of that character recast. And I also don't care anymore because the last couple of Jurassic Park movies sucked. Oh my god.
We're in space.
We are in space.
Where no one can hear you scream.
Now we're in gravity.
I think this is. I think we are actually over the halfway point, Robert, because I think this is where it starts to get really fucking annoying.
Oh no! I thought we were past that.
We haven't even gotten to the face huggers yet.
Yeah, that surprised me. I thought we'd be there, man. That's where live. That's what matters.
Anyway, saying I think they thought that recasting Ross was okay because it's not really what William Hurt was known for as opposed to Chadwick. I think it's because a vocal minority on the internet threw a hissy fit at the idea of recasting him, and Marvel only listens to the vocal minority now. So they're, well, we can't recast. What are we gonna do? We'll make his annoying sister Black Panther.
I like her in the first movie. But no, like, that was a 50-50 split. Like, a lot of people were really sad and affected by that casting. Like I said, you weren't gonna please everyone, however you approached that sequel. And the William Hurt thing, again, I find that just as disrespectful and annoying, or disrespectful to both, depending on your point of view. Like, because William Hurt, like, he's lost in, like, 4 of those movies. So you're saying, well, we don't need to honor his memory by leaving that character with him. That, like, it's, again, the hypocrisy is bullshit.
So this is the secret 4th act of every Alien movie where we think we're safe.
Woo!
And torch upgrade required. So I don't know if you were really catching what they were talking about. The guy that was helping you betrayed you and like jettisoned you and everyone into space. Let's fucking go.
Woo! And didn't do too well for that guy. And so how effective is this weapon against the xenomorph?
Not very.
Austin was so disappointed when the xenomorphs weren't bulletproof in Romulus. And I was like, yeah, I don't... He was convinced that they weren't going to be, and I was like, we'll see, and I was right. Oh my god. You can shoot him with every weapon. That did him.
Anime thinks the mustache line was questionable. That's whatever. I've seen worse.
Probably because Harrison Ford just didn't want to wear a fake mustache. And I love Harrison Ford. Like, if he has fun with that movie, then great.
He's also really good casting for Ross.
He is. But, you know, you could have just made it his brother or his cousin. Thing.
Okay, Smallville.
Okay. Well, that's... No, if it was Smallville, it would be the same actor playing Two different roles. Oh no! Imagine if they did that. It's like Ross's brother, but it's a CGI AI resurrection of William Hurt.
No, wait.
It's done now.
I'm sorry for fucking up with the lockdown area.
Forget it. You got me out in the end. I'll see you back at the bureau.
Come on, get him! Come on, get him!
Voice acting.
I don't want to say anything.
Oh,
You
God.
want another take?
Nah, that was fine. I almost missed this map up here.
The plant room? Who's in this game? Poison Ivy?
Yes. William Hurt had been accused of bad things. What if that's the reason why the character Ross was recast so soon after William started smashing?
I don't know.
Can we stop like pretending that actors need to be some holy like template that we need to look up to?
I agree. There's very few actors where I get invested in their personal lives or even want to meet. It's like, yeah, I love their work. I don't care about their personal lives. I try to stay out of that stuff.
Like, I don't know. Robert Downey Jr. is a good actor. He's not my best friend that lives down the street.
Right. Hey, you got a little robot buddy.
Unless they're like hurting children, I don't really give a shit. Oh, I saw the funniest follow-up to that Dr. Disrespect video I sent you.
Oh, no.
He tried
You're
to
really
come...
stuck on that?
It's so funny, though. He tried to come back to streaming and play in Steam's new game, which is a multiplayer game. When people saw that he was on their team, they all quit. So he was just by himself trying to take on the enemy team. He's done. Like, he can try to come back all he wants. But unless he sticks to single-player games, he's done.
He was done before I even heard of him.
Yeah, exactly.
Everything I know about this person I know from you.
Well, Robert, do you know the legal definition of sexting? Because he does.
Something's been up with the damn androids since I got here.
Another one bites the dust.
Great.
Robert, if you can believe it, the androids are acting up.
Oh no. I hope a CGI Ian Holm doesn't show up.
Well, really the thing of nightmares.
And I know you're more open to remakes and recastings than I am. We still both draw certain lines, certain places. Like, you know, Bruce Campbell is Ash Williams. You never recast Ash Williams. We agree on this one.
I feel like checked out when it comes to Marvel, but hopefully they can so much interesting in X-Men. Yeah, I mean, hope the X-Men are used well. Yes. That's also a different situation where the role was created for him.
Right.
There's not like pre-existing material.
And that's how I feel about most things. Like, you know, we're talking about the comic book stuff. Like, yeah, if it's based on a comic book character or a book character, like, if it's a pre-established thing that you're adapting, then sure, I'm gonna be open-minded to reboots and recastings and stuff.
Hell, some of this is admittedly retroactive just because we saw what we got. I think I would have been okay if they just recast Luke, Han, and Leia. And did like a proper episode 8, 9, and 10, or 7, 8, 9.
I don't, but I would have done it animated. If you wanted something more closer, like in the timeline to episode 6.
Oh god. Oh.
Oh.
Hello.
You'll be
Stop
fine.
shooting me.
You're good. Just open your bed, Kit.
And now for the humans enemy portion of the game.
The worst monster of them all.
That's why the alien was so ferocious, right? Because they're like, it's going to be off the table for a while. Let's make sure you're sick of it. Get out of here.
You're hopelessly lost.
I am hopelessly lost. Robert, I don't know about you, but I think it'd just be a good idea to get the fuck off the space station.
Yeah, maybe we should have done that a while ago.
I don't understand.
I don't understand.
I don't know when anyone will get this, but someone needs to keep a record, and I don't know. I came here.
Oh wait, maybe it was. What?
What the fuck were you guys talking about in the general chat earlier? Adam Marsh just sent me a message. He's like, "What's Austin doing?"
In the general chat.
On the Geek Flush. What the fuck is happening?
What?
Earlier, somebody was talking about. Also, was talking about Tom King's sex tape, and then everything just spirals after that.
I mean, that's actually not really, because like that conversation that you're talking about happened later.
What about the change in the status?
Damn it, I don't know. I'm trying to contact Samuels.
No wonder I didn't know what the hell was going on. I was like, what are you talking about? Did you see where did you read up where Signor Sticks was like, why are you talking about the best movie, Jurassic World? Maybe? Question mark? It's like, what?
And it's an enigma. Oh, you sent me a post earlier, and I couldn't tell if it was a joke or not. The isn't penguin a half bird? This is just a dude.
That's what watching too much Batman Returns will do to a person.
Yeah, well, he's great in that movie. Stop getting shot at. Oh, boy.
I noticed that then a second too late. Yeah, anime. Giving the Cyclops something to do with would be great.
He should be the main character.
No. It should be Wolverine again.
Of course. I mean, the way...
It's the only X-Men that's important.
Wait, it's Ripley. What's going on with the androids?
I would really like that first X-Men movie to be the original team, and then build up some more of the '90s roster with the second one. That's what I like.
I don't even need them to do the '90s roster. What would be nice is, yeah, maybe do like the Lee era for the first film, and just have them already established. However, they end up doing that. But then the second movie can be the Claremont thing, where like the X-Men go missing and they have to put together a new team, which is the Claremont era.
Mm-hmm. You could also have someone like Rogue just on Magneto's side in the first movie, and then have her join the X-Men for the second movie. Like, you could go that route.
Yeah, because I mean, Rogue isn't there for Lee and for all of the Claremont that I've read. Oh shit!
Mm-hmm. Even Gambit doesn't come until like 1990.
Yeah.
I also think, like, between the X-Men movies is when you could do the other stuff, both as other movies or shows, like X-Force, New Mutants, Alpha Flight, X-Factor, like that type of stuff. You could do as, you know, you could do those in between the X-Men movies.
Get off me!
Yeah. Fuck him up.
Fuck him up, fuck him up.
Where's the alien when you need him?
Are you still coming after me, motherfucker?
Whoa.
Oh, that was a bad idea.
Oh my god. You killed him. Jesus.
What?
You're murdering these robots. What is robot ever do?
Oh god.
Oh my god.
I'm not a robot. Stop trying to kill me.
I am a human being.
You want to read that in chat?
The anime fan was just saying that he thinks Patrick Stewart was irreplaceable as Professor X. I don't know, like, I thought McAvoy was great. Like, there are plenty of great actors who could do it. And he's just too old now. Like, I wish they didn't bring him back for Multiverse of Madness. They should have left it alone after Logan.
Yep, I mean, he is the worst part of that movie.
But maybe they'll get McAvoy back for Secret Wars. That could be cool. I also think a lot of people just assume Professor X is British now because of the movies, but he's not in the comics.
Yeah.
I mean, it was fine. I'm glad they didn't make Patrick Stewart into an American accent.
God damn it!
Oof.
No, I mean, it's absurd with First Class because he lives in, like, New York. Why is he British? James McAvoy's got to see Professor X, but I think of him as the older mentor. Well, certainly for her mainstream X-Men, he should be older, but I think it works for what those prequels that they're doing.
Yeah, also, he's in his 40s.
Yeah.
Like
he should have been in Deadpool and Wolverine.
I would have liked that cameo.
I don't even think you need to make him a cameo. Like, he could have been a major player since we're doing Cassandra Nova.
Maybe. I mean, the one I was hoping for we'd get would be James Marsden as Cyclops. That bit of redemption would have been nice. I think you could have put him in the void, but they could bring it back for Secret.
Don't worry, Secret Wars will have 7 million cast.
Well, they've also said like Doomsday is gonna have like 60 characters. Like, no, like just focus on some main characters for Doomsday. Then Secret Wars should be the one that has 200,000 people.
Get off me! Deal
we'll
with
see.
them.
Hello, Adam Arch. Nice to see you.
Yo, what's up, Adam Arch? We're gonna go for about maybe another half an hour if Robert is feeling all right.
Maybe 20 minutes.
Come on.
Yeah, I could do half an hour.
Don't wuss out. There you go.
Ooh, how dare you?
Adam Arch just got here. We gotta go under.
That's true.
Wait, for God's sakes, Apollo's let the androids off the leash. They're attacking on sight.
I don't know what the hell this is. They're not just responding to trespass violations, it's like they're hunting.
For who?
For everyone.
I'm also shocked they still have Doomsday set to come out in just 2 years. I think that movie could be a mess.
I think that movie ends up getting delayed.
Yeah,
I'm gonna watch at least another 3 hours. I gotta work tomorrow, buddy. Adam Arch, have you played this? No entry. Yeah, so I don't know if you heard that bit of dialogue, but the androids have just full on went like they're hunting people now.
I'm shocked. Absolutely shocked.
Rogue androids in an alien game?
Those dirty, evil androids.
Get the fuck off me. I have played it. Great atmosphere. Yes. Yes, that is true. Fuck, I don't know where the fuck to go. Don't shoot me.
Oh my god.
Oh, okay. Oh god.
Oh my, you're murdering a real person.
Yeah, did you see him pointing his gun at me?
That was just a murder. That was not self-defense. You are officially a killer.
An android really ruined it for the rest of the androids' reputations. Yeah, exactly.
I feel like Bishop's kind of the outlier in the Alien franchise now.
You got the one in Romulus. He was not bad.
That's true. That's 2, and then you got Winona Ryder. That's 3.
Yeah, really. It's just Ash and David.
Well, and Ash 2. Ash 2.
We don't talk about that.
Yeah, and then you got 100 evil androids in this game.
Ash, Bishop, Ian Holt is amazing. I don't know, man. As much as I think I like Alien better, I love Bishop.
Bishop's great. Both great actors.
Wait, got some security shutters in there. Can you open them? Wait.
An anime fan brought up Mads Mikkelsen. He was rumored for Doctor Doom, and I was so against that because I love Mikkelsen, but he's been typecast as a lot of villains, and I was like, oh, come on, he's been an MCU villain already. And then we cast Robert Downey Jr. So.
I would have been fine with Mads. I don't care that he's been in the MCU before.
Yeah, he's played enough villains. He's a great actor.
There's a limit on how many villains an actor can play.
I think so. I think so. When they play the same thing over and over again, yeah, when I know he's got range. I don't know. The Downey... But then that just makes me wonder if the multiverse angle was always the plan. Like, and then somebody had the idea, oh, what if we did Downey? So, I don't know.
I don't know. I think Mads would have been cool. I don't care that he's played a lot of villains. He's good at it.
Yeah, he's been in the MCU.
And Their Blade has also been in the MCU. There's also an Esposito rumor for Doom years ago. Another man who only plays villains now. Oh shit!
Oh, boy. Yeah, a lot of people wanted him for Magneto, and again, great actor, but I'd rather something a little different.
I think the problem with Esposito is that yes, he is a great actor, but he also only gets cast for one specific type of villain.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas Mads Mikkelsen, I don't know, has been cast as a few different types of villains.
That's right.
Yeah, you're gonna catch me, motherfucker.
But also with the Downey thing, that did recontextualize some things where the assumption is, okay, so he's just going to be Doom for these 2 movies, right? Like, there will be a different MCU Doom after that. Like, that's what we're all assuming.
Yeah.
It's a very weird situation.
It is. H3 Gideon is just Gustavo Fring in a galaxy far, far away. Yeah, exactly. The only time he gets to play something different is Maxine.
And he's great. And then at the end of the movie, he's kind of Gus again for one scene. But he's great. I love him in it.
I would have actually liked to see him as Magneto, because that would have been a different type of villain for him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it just depends on the take. He is also rumored for Professor X, and I think that would be cool.
Except he doesn't want to sit in a wheelchair. So, maybe not.
Why? That sounds like the best job you could get.
No, because that was where that whole thing started. He talked about Professor X, but he's like, I wouldn't want to be sitting down that long.
Okay.
Like, maybe you shouldn't play this role then.
He is getting up there. You know, he's not a young guy.
So what have you been up to, Adam Arch? Oh, God. Where's the stairs?
I'm pretty sure you started that fight.
I didn't do shit. He was also Do the Right Thing. Been very busy, but happy to be able to get to stream tonight. Hell yeah. It's a busy time of year. We're doing Friday the 13th, part 2 tomorrow. You should all be there.
Yep. And before that, we'll do Batman Under the Red Hood on our Gotham channel. That'll be a fun commentary.
Jane Johnson has a cameo as a Doctor Doom variant. Why would that be funny? What's the joke? Robert, we're back to where we first met our killer robots.
Oh. Back where it began. Oh, he was saying because Dwayne Johnson's in your favorite movie, Doom.
Oh. Friday the 13th, I missed the Friday the 13th game. It was a short peek, but a fun game. Aw, man.
It was so good.
It was. Adam Arch, have you played the Evil Dead game?
Friday the 13th is part of that game. Is part of what gets me into those movies because I get that game for free in a PlayStation Plus sale, and I'm like, oh, this looks fun. I should finally start watching them. So that was part of the incentive, you know, in starting my binge watch of those movies in like 2018 or whatever that was. It was a good time. The game was great, but the player base there sucks now. It's really unfortunate.
I feel old. I bought that game because I was like, oh fuck yeah, Jason's back. Yeah, I'm like, oh, you should pick it up and play with us.
Yeah, it's a fun game.
Okay, so yeah, so now we know exactly how the alien got on board. It was that flashback. They brought her on board with the facehugger on.
Oh. It all makes sense now. But I think we already got some exposition about that before we saw that cutscene, like a while
We
ago.
got a reference that there was someone brought something on board, but like we didn't know who or. I guess I should save.
It's just a weird placement for that flashback.
In fairness, the player base was never great. Yeah.
That's true. It's just gotten so much worse. But there was a good pocket of time where that was a real fun game. Adam Arch, who was your main counselor and what was your main Jason?
Why the fuck?
I don't know.
I'll let you answer that first, Jan. And did you have a main?
I did not have a main counselor because I don't care.
I need to find him.
But I was a Part 7 Jason.
That's the best looking one. Very slow. Very tough to play as.
No, it was not that great. I would switch it up every so often, but I had to represent my boy Kane Hodder.
I'm not fucking staying here. Ricardo, I need you to do this.
The Part 8 one's a bit OP. People played Part 8 Jason a lot.
Yeah. Sure. Of course. Sit tight. Lock the fucking doors and don't let anyone in. Look after.
I think once I unlocked Part 4 Jason, that's the one I played as the most.
Boo!
Why?
Zombie Jason is best Jason.
I also like Part 2 Jason. He's got all the tramps.
Oh god, get away from me.
Just so judgy.
I hate stupid baghead Jason.
Wow. Well, that'll be a fun commentary tomorrow.
I mean, I like that movie. That's the worst Jason design. I never got to unlock it, but low-key, one of my favorite Jason designs is the Jason Goes to Hell design. It's part of what pisses me off about that movie, because we never get to see it.
It was also a nightmare to film in. Kane Hodder hated filming in that costume.
Yeah. And in March, I think I used Part 3. Honestly, I was always playing as Jason. Lucky bastard. I could never get a game as Jason. Get the fuck off me.
I did play Part 3 quite a bit.
I probably used Part 3 quite a bit because he can move faster. But like, if I was just having fun, didn't care, it was definitely Part 7.
Okay, Adam March. In our defense, the stupid heart was covering your comment, so we misread it. What he said was, honestly, I was awful playing as Jason, not always.
Oh.
But we misread it because the fucking heart was covering it. That's not our fault.
Adam March, which one are you watching tomorrow? Part 2 won the poll. If you would like to vote, it is in our community tab. Poll runs until I finish the stream.
Yeah, you got time to sway it.
They're all dead.
The androids.
Oh no.
Why the fuck?
I don't know, but I think Samuels does.
Samuels? Why?
Wait sent him to access Apollo. I need to find him. Have you seen Taylor and Marlowe?
No.
They're not here. I think they may.
No, I got pretty good as playing as Jason, but I rarely
Ricardo,
win and take out all 8 survivors. That I only did a couple times.
I need eyes and ears.
I did that a few times.
Fucking staying here.
Ricardo,
And usually it was because the player base would suck and somebody would always quit, so I wouldn't have the opportunity to.
Yeah, sure. Of course.
Sit tight. Lock the fucking doors
So that
and
was
don't let
factor.
anyone in. Look after me. I'll come back for you.
Oh, Adam Arch already voted Jason X. Thank you. Somebody else
So
understands
he was
me.
the other one. We'll get to Jason X. Don't
Jason
do
X
it.
is peak.
You should invite Kat back. Follow up to another.
Watch it with me and you'll get it. Yeah, I was surprised that on March part 2 is winning by like a landslide.
Yeah, I was surprised. I feel like for Friday the 13th fans, that one tends to rank pretty high as one of the better ones, but outside of Friday the 13th fans, that seems to be like kind of one of the more forgotten ones. Like
Yeah, you have your Friday the
Baghead-
13th fans that just like the whole franchise. You have your like casual watchers that just enjoy it when it turns to like pure schlock, you know, like Zombie Jason.
Mhm.
And then you have the super casuals like I like maybe 2 of these.
Yeah. And then you'll have your contrarians that like the first one, and then hate all the others.
And you can tell they're contrarian because that is not the correct opinion.
Adam March says he thinks he played Jenny a lot. That was actually my main counsel. Because she didn't have the best repair speed, but she didn't have the worst repair speed either. She had decent stamina. Like she's one of the more balanced characters.
Adam Marsh, I'm not surprised 2 is winning. I will say this ahead of our live stream. I think 2 Loki has one of the best final girls, not just in the franchise, but in the genre. I love Ginny.
Does. She's great.
And that actress is in another movie, April Fool's Day, which sucks ass.
Oh. She deserved a better career than she had. She's a legit good actress.
I have that with some of like a lot of the Friday the 13th final girls because they never did anything else.
Mm-hmm. And she's one that stands out.
Yeah. You just wish that Lark Voorhees had gotten to do more.
Well, I mean, that's true.
For anyone who doesn't know who that is, Google Lark Voorhees Friday the 13th Part 5.
You're in charge now.
Why are you calling her that?
What do you mean?
Focus, Ricardo.
Well, I know you're talking about Debbie Sue Voorhees.
Where am I getting the name Lark?
I don't know. I'm like, is this a bit? Is this a reference?
Am I having a stroke? What's happening? Hold on.
Are you saying like John Lark? What are we talking about here?
Oh, I'm an idiot. Lark. Okay. So I think you should have you know this by now, but I'm terrible with names. I am getting her mixed up with the actress that plays Lisa in Saved by the Bell, whose name is Lark Voorhees. So it is a real person. It's just not the right person. What is her name? Deborah Voorhees?
Yeah, Debbie Sue Voorhees. I think I could be mistaken. I think she was almost in one of the earlier movies, but then they got her for the 5th one. When that's your last name, like you have to be in a Friday the 13th movie. Yeah. It's
I can't believe you tried to gaslight me into thinking Lark Voorhees isn't real. That's not even the worst one of those I've done. I forgot Linda Hamilton's name, and I started calling her Linda Connor. I like combined her real. No, I started calling her Linda Connor. I like combined her real name to a character's name.
Yeah.
That's some weird mix-up. Their last name is both Voorhees.
Also, I think I mentioned this in our commentary. One of the girls in that workout video that our favorite character Axel is watching in part 4 is then later in Friday 13th part 6 is one of the counselors.
Oh.
Yeah, she's in 2 movies. It's 2 different characters.
What is this? The Jason Voorhees multiverse?
Yeah.
Yeah. I forget. Have I told you, or have you read about the Freddy vs. Jason comics?
Yeah, you've mentioned them.
The sequel might be one of the most deranged, unhinged things I've ever read.
I know that they kill off the main girl from that movie, but she looks nothing like her, probably because they didn't want to pay for her likeness.
That's in the first. That's in the first 5 minutes of the first one. The second one is it brings back all of the survivors from both franchises.
Oh.
What? Hold on. Simon.
Oh, Adam Arch just said that once we...
Nightmare on Elm Street commentary?
Yeah.
So we have good news for you. We are starting in November a remake and original movie commentary series where we'll be doing the original and then the remake. And one of those on our list is the first Nightmare on Elm Street.
That's going to be our pilot.
It is.
Nightmare on Elm Street with everyone's favorite remake. Noah better not flake out on us on that one. He likes that movie.
We'll get Austin to do
it. We'll get Cap.
I was so sad he didn't watch the remake when he did that Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah, I think he stopped at 6, because I don't remember if he also did Freddy vs. Jason.
He didn't do Freddy vs. Jason, but he did New Nightmare.
Oh, okay. And he didn't like it. That surprised me.
No, he was more lukewarm on it, because the ending is a little mixed. It's Eric that doesn't like it. Adam Arch, that remake makes me physically ill. You gotta watch it with us, Adam Arch.
And I'm sure I've asked this before. Do you have a date yet when that Friday the 13th remake 4K is coming out?
I'm actually glad you mentioned that, because it just got delayed.
Oh, no.
But nothing that will interfere. Hold on, let me check Amazon. Now arriving September 24th. 8382.
8675309. Yeah, Adam Arch, you should go back. That was during the Eric era. Cap reviewed all the Halloween movies and most of the Nightmare on Elm Street movies. Those were fun. He's threatened to do the Friday the 13th reviews. I've stopped asking about it because I just don't think he cares or has the time. But I think that would be fun. Because he talked for years about going through all the Jason movies and he just hasn't gotten to it.
I even said I'd do it with him. No, but Cap, that might have one of my favorite, like, I don't want to say bad, just kind of wacky Cap opinions. Where he's like, 6 is kind of really important.
Wait, what?
No, he was like super positive on Nightmare 6.
Oh, yeah. Him and Eric.
Oh, God.
And I don't agree.
I like the first half of that movie a lot.
I like parts of it.
I think it loses all of its energy after that first part.
And I think the franchise as a whole, if I recall, I think he did prefer the Nightmare movies over the Halloween movies just because they were more fun.
I mean, that's not even close.
The Halloween franchise as a whole is pretty lame.
Trash. Adam Arch, I hate Freddy's Dead. Freddy's Dead's not that bad.
I don't like it very much. But it's got some good parts.
I am apologist for the first half of that movie. But once they get back to the like orphanage or whatever that they work in, that movie just loses all of its momentum.
And I still haven't seen the Nightmare remake, so.
Please make that a blind You got to come into that blind, please.
I guess I could. I already know all the big spoilers from it. So
it's not that complicated of a movie. It's kind of dumb.
Well, the most I just know that the most interesting thing that movie poses, it backtracks on. So it's like, oh, well, why did you even do that?
Oh, come on. There's plenty. The kills are really funny in Freddy's Dead.
Looks like the place.
It's got some of Robert Englund's best comedy work. The sets are really cool. At least for the first half.
It's got Freddy with the power glove.
Yeah, now I'm playing with power. It's better than 5. Maybe better than 4. I don't know.
I agree with that.
I'd have to go through them again. It has been a minute since I've watched those. Nightmare is a series that I like well enough. I don't go back to them a lot.
Me neither. I need an excuse to go through the whole series again. 4 and 5 both have good stuff, and I wish I could just combine them together into one decent movie. That's the problem.
I think that's part of why I don't like 4 and 5 is because in my mind they two combined into one movie and I can't tell which one is which.
Right, yeah. By 5, they should have mixed it up and just made a Christmas movie or something.
Yeah, it's insane that the only gimmick movie we get is, oh god, go away, is the 6th one and it's crappy 3D.
Yeah, and the 7th one's debatably a gimmick. Just with the meta.
Yeah, but that's not even in the continuity.
Yeah, we never get Freddy in space. We never go there.
You know how awesome that would have been?
We haven't gotten Chucky in space yet. I'm kind of surprised. That feels like the natural conclusion.
Does it?
With how insane the Child's Play franchise is, and then it's in a long-running TV show now, yeah. I think we're going to space at some point.
The only positive Freddy's Dead is that it made me pay attention to how many Elm Streets there are when I'm driving rigs. Every house has an Elm Street. I love that line. You get Alice Cooper as his deranged stepdad in that movie. Alice Cooper's always fun.
It's also funny that we get like 3 movies in a row with flashbacks to Freddy's origin, and they always look completely different.
Yeah, that does not line up.
Like, we do it again in Freddy vs. Jason, and they just don't bother trying to match them.
Well, Freddy vs. Jason, you can tell, is made by somebody who's never seen a Nightmare or Friday movie in his life. I like that movie, but...
I'm not as high on it as a lot of other people are. I think it's fine. Like, it's got some fun moments.
I think when it's actually like Freddy and Jason on screen together, it comes to life.
Yes.
It drags a little bit when it's just the humans.
Yeah. It's got a fun third act.
And I have yet to be convinced that movie would be 100 times better if you had Kane Hodder.
It should have been Kane Hodder. The guy's fine. Nothing against that guy. It's cool that he got to play Jason.
So fun fact, I don't know if you knew this, because I don't know if you've seen that big 8-hour documentary.
I can't.
The diner in part 8, the chef that gets thrown against the mirror, that is Freddy vs. Jason.
That is correct. Cool guy.
Adam Arch, I think Freddy vs. Jason is 4th overall for me on my Nightmare ranking. It's just a fun hangout movie. Yeah, I mean, slashers are the best hangout movies.
That's how I feel about a lot of the Nightmare movies, including Freddy vs. Jason. This is just more fun if I'm watching it with someone.
Yeah,
but if I'm just watching a movie, if I'm just watching one by myself, it's gonna be 1, 3, or New Nightmare.
Yes. I mean, I could watch Freddy vs. Jason by myself and have a good time. But I'm used to that. Like, growing up, I didn't have people to watch these movies with. If I didn't watch it by myself, I was watching it with my grandma.
Yeah, if I'm just ranking it with the Jason movies, I think it would rank pretty low. I think I like Jason X.
I mean, Jason X is just better. Like, there's no. What the fuck is happening?
It's probably that alien.
I also think I've said, and I don't know if this is blasphemy. Like, I love the original. I think Part 3 is my favorite Nightmare movie.
I mean, that's fine. They're both great movies. Maybe on my next rewatch,
It has
like,
that balance
that's just
between dark and scary Freddy and the funny Freddy that I like.
Mm-hmm. And I think 1 is really great. It just falls apart at the end.
Mm-hmm. But if I'm ranking slasher franchises, Freddy's probably third or fourth.
Yeah, well, yeah, probably. I'd put Evil Dead over it.
I said slasher.
Well, I was just thinking horror franchises.
Horror franchises, it's maybe fifth.
Yeah, because Evil Dead. For me myself, I'd put Friday the 13th over Nightmare.
Same.
I just have more fun with those movies.
I just like Jason better.
Yeah, I know that more Nightmare movies are probably objectively better films than most Friday movies. I just think they're more.
Adam Archie is really good. Second is for Scary Freddy. I mean, I like Scary Freddy. I think he's best when he's at a balance, like in 3, where he's like legitimately scary, but he's also making like one-liners like "Welcome to prime time, bitch."
Great. And then the Child's Play, I'd put over Nightmare.
Yes, because Child's Play is also more consistent. There's more great movies in Child's Play than there is in Nightmare.
Mm-hmm. I mean, we also know that Leprechaun's your real favorite.
I wanted to like that franchise more than I did. I like a lot about it.
Yeah, and then again, if we're talking slashers, I'd put Scream above Nightmare for me.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. It's so hard to rank Scream in the slashers because it is a slasher, but it's also a satire.
Yeah, it's a different thing, and I know a lot of people prefer the Freddy movies because they get to be more creative. You know, they get to be more goofy, but I don't know. I'm a slasher guy. I like just a basic slasher movie. Like when it's done well, I just find it fun. With Freddy, like the trade-off is, yeah, you get more creative sets and scenarios and sequences. But you also get a lot more lore and exposition that's never consistent, and they keep changing it. And that drags a lot of those movies down a lot. Friday movies are usually very simple.
And they don't give a shit.
Yeah. That's the worst stuff in Freddy vs. Jason is just all the lore they're trying to establish and explain. It's like, I don't care, I just want to see them fight.
What is that?
I don't know, but it's scary.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, no. They're like lemmings.
Scream 1 is definitely better. I think Scream 4 is also better. Scream 2 and 3 are not as good as Nightmare.
No, I don't know if I agree with that. I love Scream 4 a lot. Again, Nightmare 1's great. It just falls apart at the end. That's the one thing that
Scream 4 is just such a perfect satire on the reboot culture of the time.
And it's just a fun movie. Like, it's of the Scream sequels, it's the most rewatchable for me. It's just a fun time.
It's the best sequel.
I do like 2 a lot, but I usually rewatch 4 more.
I need a key card.
But I think I'm ready to wrap up when you get to the next save point. Just FYI.
Robert, wake up!
Dirty robots. Fuck you. Did my half hour.
Well, we got the key card, so if there's a save on the other side, we'll... No, I am a slasher and zombie guy.
You do like the zombies.
Yeah. Can zombies make a comeback now? Like, I miss zombies.
Yeah, everyone got sick of them. And now they've been away for a minute. That's a franchise, like, I never even know how, because when we talk about ranking, like, Child's Play or Nightmare on Elm Street or Friday the 13th, like, or Evil Dead, I never think of I never think of the Night of the Living Dead franchise, because I don't know where the hell I'd put that. Because what are we counting? Like, even if it's just the Romero movies, I don't know where I'd rank it. But plus, there's a couple I still need to see, so it's like, what say you on that?
In terms of horror, I've never counted that as a franchise. It's weird because, like, yeah, you get when he comes back to it, and, like, I like Land of the Dead more than most people. I don't like Survival or Diary, but to me, it's when I rank those, when I think of them, it's the trilogy.
Right.
Like they didn't.
Trilogy. It's one of the best.
It might be my second favorite trilogy.
Behind Evil Dead.
Of course. How much? Robert, wake up. I don't like this.
And then with the Night of the Living Dead franchise, you have the remakes, and then the other remakes, and then the sequels to the remakes.
No, if you count it as a overall franchise, it's kind of dog shit. But don't worry, I'll make you watch those one day.
We'll get there.
Have you seen the 90s movie?
It is. It's pretty good. Tom Savini's kind of disowned it because that movie had a messy production and it wasn't really what he wanted it to be. But I think it turned out decent.
Like it. So, like, obviously the original is a better movie. But man, sometimes there's just times where I'd rather watch that so I don't have to deal with the original Barbara.
Right. That's the big improvement.
Like, I get it that it was of the times, but that doesn't make it fun to watch.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my god. I mean, I'd be curious to know more what Savini's vision was. You know, what those earlier drafts of that script looked like. But I think the movie turned out decent.
Release the Savini cut.
Adam Arch just said we need a list of franchises that all have horrible sequels and remakes, but an all-time great original, The Exorcist. Well, you do get Exorcist 3, which is one of my favorites.
Exorcist 3 is peak.
But yeah, that's a franchise that ranks very low. Most of those movies suck. Flanagan will probably put out a decent one. I'm not hyped for it, but all Flanagan has to do is make the third best Exorcist movie, which is not a high bar. And I'm sure he can do it.
I think he could make a better movie than Exorcist 3.
I don't know if a studio would let him.
Yeah. It is Blumhouse, though.
So, are we wrapping up?
I already quit the game.
So I was wondering. Are we still live?
Yeah.
Well, thank you, folks, for watching.
But anyway, thanks for watching, everyone. Robin is tired.
I am.
Because he never prepares for these fucking streams.
That's true.
Friday the 13th won with a 52% of the 21 votes. So the poll is now closed. And by closed, I mean I deleted it. I'm going to put this here so that I can look at that tomorrow. You are live. Until next time. Larry, you did miss it, but we will be live tomorrow around 10-ish Eastern time with Friday the 13th Part 2. And we will be back next week with more Alien Isolation. Maybe we'll finish it. I don't know how far we are. I don't remember. Till then, everybody, have a great night. And remember,